I'm just looking at him. I'm like, this dude look like one of my little cousins over there, man. He looks just like him. So I
I
ain't even show my mama the oh, go ahead, my bad.
Oh yeah, no, I was just about to say. I told my son, I'm like, I am scared to let you go, like let you go to school, like anywhere.
Yeah, they do this. I don't know if y'all know this, but like every time summertime comes, it's like they always got some out. I remember the question you asked me yesterday is like, why did George Floyd break off? It's because like every summer they try to get us outside. It's like they try to ruin the summer for us. So, and all these immigrants, this is why I go hard body on them because they don't need to be here. They're not going to fight for us. They're not going to defend
Thank you,
us.
American.
Yeah, they're not gonna make sure we're good. They're not gonna speak out. I haven't heard not one Asian speak out about this yet. I ain't heard not one.
I did. I saw one. She was crying and everything. A young one.
She better cry. Cause all them people that they dropped off over here, all these anchor babies over here. I mean, the dry cleaners I go to, they friendly and all, but it's like I don't have to spend money with y'all. I can starch my own jeans. You know what I'm saying? And we created the dry cleaners anyways. We ain't benefiting off it. So yeah, I just looking at that brother, his nose. I mean, if I show you a picture of some of my family members, you might literally think that's my cousin. So I'm gonna see
Thank
what's up.
you, Black Queen. Mm-hmm.
And they had an army protecting that gas station. I mean, they had an army of officers. They knew what's up. They know how people in Charleston get down and
Didn't they
Buford.
tear it up?
Oh, they tore it up because the police could stay there the whole time. But
Right.
at the same time, they like that verdict should have never even. You know what I'm saying? And I think it happened 3 years ago. The actual incident. It happened like 3 years ago. I
Oh,
thought.
really?
Yeah, it was a while ago. And then they just now putting this out. Y'all purposely wanted to get us outraged.
Then they threw water bottles everywhere too,
Yeah.
outside of the store, just water. He didn't even steal nothing. He didn't even take it.
Didn't even take it.
3 years
And
ago.
that man,
That's
and I'm telling you, that son did that because the if you look at the video, the dad was so far behind him, and just like somebody said in the video, he's older, so how could he run fast enough to catch up with that young guy? You know, he was 14. That the son did it, and the dad is covering for him. I'm telling you, the whole situation just broke my heart.
and it's so crazy that this was 3 years ago.
Yeah,
You right,
and
Maroon.
and
You
it
right.
hits and it
Yeah, you
hits
seen it?
home.
Yeah, they pulling this out. They pull it out of like the Ahmaud Arbery thing when that happened. That happened months ago. How did we not hear about this the exact time it happened? Why are y'all waiting until as soon as the summer starts? A bunch of black people. We come out of hibernation or whatever. The sun is beaming. The energy's just flowing. We going to the beach. We ready to do positive stuff. We ready to come out here and do family reunions. And it's always something right as summer hits. So it's something about the summer and us that they know, we getting that vitamin
Because
D.
we get activated in that
Yes.
heat. Well, the
Yes.
thing about
Hold
it
on,
is,
y'all. Wait a minute. Oh, he went offline. Let's see. Oh, okay.
uh,
My bad. Go ahead.
I
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it hit home for me because my oldest son is 13, and then my youngest son is 12. I don't let my kids go anywhere. You remember how it was back in the day where you could just let your kids go to the corner store and stuff? Absolutely not. My kids have never been without an adult. Like, there's no way. I don't care. Ain't no walk into no store or nothing. I don't trust people.
We going back to that.
But y'all know what I saw in that video? It was like it was white people crying with her too. On her side,
I'm glad you said
she
that.
had white support. She had white support there, and they looked like they probably white Americans. White Americans. They was
Hmm.
crying too. They was sitting on the side. There wasn't no immigrants over there though. I don't know
Nope.
how when them people came, but they was right there next to her, and they was crying too.
Yeah, this whole situation has officially made me just straight up anti-immigrant. I'm not gonna lie to you. At first I was like, maybe individual basis, one from each community might be friendly occasionally, but now I'm to the point where it's like, nah, bro. China, y'all doing birthright citizenship scams. The 14th Amendment needs to get back immediately to what it was supposed to be. And
Wait a
I'm
minute,
a
hold on. It look like we got an alien.
go ahead.
Hi, John.
Hello, I'm 38. I'm a he, him.
You a who?
I'm 38. I'm Asian, and I'm he, him is my pronouns.
Oh, okay. That's the first. We never had anyone come up and do pronouns.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, how you doing? You want to address the prompt?
Yeah. So, first of all, I'm not gonna disrespect Cyrus or any of the victims, ever.
What are the
And
victims?
Harland.
Are you talking about another case?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Latasha
other
Harlan
Oh,
from
okay,
victims.
back in the
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
day.
thought he was talking about this case. Okay, all right. Go ahead, John.
yeah. So, I think it's a huge tragedy. I think there's going to be a huge rift and distrust that's going to foment, obviously because of Chow and how people are reacting to Chow. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. And listen what you have to say too.
Okay, I'm gonna let my mod talk to you and ask you some questions because I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being courageous enough to come to our panel. We really appreciate it. So, but
Thanks for having me.
you're welcome, John. But we got some questions, and if my mod don't ask you the question, then that I think I want to ask too, I'll ask. And I got two mods up there, American and FBA Maroon. Okay, Maroon, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
So
bad. My phone froze. I don't know I don't know why my app keeps
The
freezing.
ancestors was telling you to breathe, baby.
Yeah, I was about. Woo, Lord, you know yeah. What's going on, John? Yeah, my first question for you would be, what actions would or are, I don't know what state you live in. I don't even know if, are you in the United States?
yeah, currently in California.
Oh, fantastic. Because there's a very big issue out there with a lot of different people from the Asian continent coming over to, disrespect a lot of us in the foundational Black American community, not to be confused with immigrants that are from overseas, from Jamaica and whatever, right? What steps do you think that your community as a whole should be taking? You said there you feel like there's going to be a rift. So what steps should your community as a whole should be taking in order to separate yourselves from the actions of this Chow guy over here in South Carolina? Because I have family from South Carolina. So this one really hits home for me.
Yeah. So I think I heard a lot of our arguments, some disgusting arguments that are saying like, "Oh, why didn't he do this? Why didn't he do that?" But then they don't go far enough. It's like, why did the parents make these decisions? But it's like, why is this business owned by an immigrant when South Carolina is one of the first 13 states? You know, it was one of the first states that seceded from the Union in the Civil War. And when it was brought back
Pull up
into the
TikTok
fold,
shop, WAR. You got to spell out the word WAR. You can't say it or get the live flag. Go ahead.
yeah, I love TikTok shop. So what was supposed to happen was the businesses and lands, they were supposed to belong to Black people, but don't you think it's weird that an immigrant is owning this
Wait
business?
a minute, John. Hold on. How long your people been in this country?
I don't know. My people, I just came here.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, just not to interrupt you as well, John, but that wasn't my question. My question was, what actions do you think your community should be taking to show that you all are different? Because we get a lot of people up here every night that tell us immigrants are all different and they're helping add to the country. And time after time again, we get chows. And then we get the one like, rest in peace, Latasha Harlan, and different things of the such. So what actions could your community take? Because a lot of y'all claim that you're with us, but we've never seen it. So how can we see that you all are with us? Does that kind of clarify?
Yeah, so the community, they need to show it with action. They need to pay support reparations, because that's where I'm going. That South Carolina should have ownership for Black people, and in this case, like, if you're gonna blame, the parents, like, why not blame, post-war redistribution? Like, why didn't they
I
get
love TikTok Shop.
Oh yeah, yeah, like, why isn't the ownership in the system, the justice system, all of it is, there's too much anti-Blackness, and we need to support policies that give that turn ownership, material ownership, to the Black community.
Wait a minute, Maroon. John, you say you just got here?
Well, like 20 years, yeah. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, just got here, yeah.
Oh, you talk good English. I was just wondering. So can you tell me what is the issue that the Asian community have with Black Americans? I mean, and I think probably Black people as a whole. Like, what's going on in your community with that? Can you speak into the mic? What do you think it is, John?
So I think it's more than just a few bad apples. There's this, like, really deeply ingrained anti-Blackness, and I think the problem goes, I don't know, like, is really deep. It's not just a simple snap and be like, oh, we can fix it.
Okay, so they just don't like Black people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a question for him if I can. My question is, have you witnessed or experienced anti-Black prejudice, and what do you think about it?
Yeah, I've witnessed it. I think it's fucked up. Like, for example, like, the Chow case, he immediately profiled him. No reason to suspect the boy. No reason to treat him that disrespectfully. Like, basically like a criminal, like, as soon as they laid eyes on him. And I've seen that in real life too, like in my neighborhood. And yeah, it exists, and it's a serious problem.
Can I ask one more question? Okay, my next question is, how are Black people viewed in your home country?
Like, there's very few, like, people who are gonna be pro-Black, and I don't know why, and I think it's sad.
Ms. Love, can I please give context on this Chow guy real quick, just because I don't know if you knew.
Yeah.
I did a lot of deep diving research. I saw another video with this guy, right? This is why I tell people, just be careful what you find on Twitter, because I said, I need to see this footage everyone's saying it was on Twitter, right, of the incident, right? This child guy laid hands on our women, some young sisters, back in, I think, 2018. So this guy's been out here a long time doing this. There's another situation before that where he was also laying hands on people and pew-pewing at people. Luckily, he didn't get anybody, but this time he wanted to get somebody for certain. And he has a history, a huge track record over there in South Carolina of putting hands on foundational Black American women, especially the younger ones in their teens, right? Why this dude bounced, but yeah, see, I really wanted to dive deep into how it's not just a one-off, right? This is a whole thing this guy was doing for years and years and years. Clyburn is over there, who's a Democrat, who came out and says anti-reparationist and all these different things, and these people have never addressed who this guy is. And we're just talking about one gas station. We're not even talking about the other hundreds of thousands these people, or however many thousands it is that these people own. So just to give you some context on this Chow guy, this is not his first time. He's been doing this over the past 10 years, a whole decade. So Yeah, we're not just talking about a one-time,
Hold
one-off
on. Wait a
situation.
minute. Hold on. Organic Sun, cut your camera. I mean, are you a human? Organic Sun.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
you. How you
yes,
doing?
I'm human. How are you?
I'm fine, and you? What's your ethnicity?
American.
Like what type of American? Like your ethnicity? That's a nationality, I believe. Like, are you Caucasian, Asian, Hispanic, black? What are you?
I mean, I claim American. Usually when people ask that question, it's kind of hard for me to answer just because
Wow.
because when it comes to the whole term black,
Uh-huh.
like according to like the research that I've done,
Uh-huh.
it's like talking about like
Well, are you
Africans.
okay? Well, are you indigenous?
Yeah, I'm original.
You are
People,
American Indian?
no, not Indian. Just my people are original to America.
So you are indigenous, right?
Yeah.
So you would be the same people probably. I don't know. I don't know too much about that, but okay. So your people would been here since at least 1870.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, why that's so hard to say you indigenous?
No, I rather use like original or just American when it, like I said, when it comes to black, I'm more like a little hesitant
Mm.
just because like I've just done like research and then like the people that I've talked to as well also like kind of confirmed like usually when they're talking about like someone that's black within America,
Mm-hmm.
it's usually talking about someone like of African descent. So I try to like stay away from that.
Oh, okay. So you say I ain't an African.
No, not at all.
Okay, you want to address the prompt? What do you think? What you think should be done about all this anti-blackness from immigrants?
Deportation, honestly. I mean, that's for me. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous, new to this. But for me, it's just like I think a lot of people feel like when they come to America, like they think of like Europeans. Like a lot of people think that like America is like a European or like a white nation. So when like they see like our faces, like a lot of them come from like tribalism and stuff. So when it comes to seeing like other melanated people, especially like melanated people who are doing well, I think it sets from my experience and like a feeling of like just like jealousy and envy. Just because most of these people, like where they come from, majority of them do come from like extreme poverty and stuff. So, and we don't have that here. So,
Right.
for me, like if it was up to me, I would say deportation because there's just no way that we're able to go into another country and not just secretly have like hatred and envy for like
HATE. We
I'm
gotta
sorry.
put HATE. Yep. And I just wanted to see because you must be new. You knew the TikTok because I just wanted to see if
Yeah,
you was.
yeah, I
Oh,
am.
okay. Well, shout out to you. I'm land your plane for you though. I just let you go in front of everybody else because I was gonna see if I was gonna have to drop you because people
Okay, okay.
change. But just
Yeah,
hold on. You can sit up here so you can get your
okay.
turn. Hey, Britt Brett. Hey, you want to address the prompt today, Britt Brett?
Yeah, so First off, yeah, that was a real sad situation to see with that verdict. And as far as the anti-black immigrants, uh, I think they should. I think the biggest thing for us is that we should really focus in on uh, making sure that we are engaging in our community, trying to rebuild those areas that we know are important for us to have. So all of the stuff like, yeah, we shouldn't have grocery stores. I don't think that's, I don't think that's smart. I think that, we definitely should have our own form of food to be able to, buy and sell to each other. And it doesn't have to be a grocery store. They do have what you call farmers markets where you can sell produce and things like that. But we have to be able to, you know, be able to grow food to start to get ourselves off of the system and being able to be sufficient, because no one is going to look out for us. Clearly, every time our kids go somewhere, they getting pow-powed, and not just by immigrants, by YT, even by us. And if we had a closer community where we were teaching more and teaching our own histories, our own maths and sciences, because what they're teaching in school is not doing anything. I have a son that's 12 years old, and I know he knows more than what they teaching him in school. So I just think we, need to find a way to get back to us again and not worry about, say, even if they're here, they're going to want to leave because their systems are crumbling because we are not a part of them. So that's what it is. We just have to disengage from that system. And it's going to take time. It's not going to be overnight because this didn't happen overnight. But we have to start working to get to that level where we
Thank
can
you, Miss
say,
Diane. I'm sorry.
no,
Thank you.
we have to get to that level where we can say, no more are we going to, engage in your system when it's tearing us down, when it's sending our kids to prisons and they innocent and they turning them into criminals. And we got the highest exoneration rate. You got 7 out of 5 black men that is exonerated over YT. So the system is not good for us. And I land because my time is up.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Britt. I'm gonna rotate you down because we got people in the queue. I'm gonna be rotating y'all too because it's people in the queue. Hey, Professor Amin, how you doing today?
Hey, not too bad. Hi, everyone. So, and so you can rotate me down once I share. With the anti-black immigrants. So I do have a problem with that title, to be honest with you. So we're talking about people coming here and being anti-black. Is that where we're going with that?
Absolutely, Professor Amin.
Okay.
You know that exists, right?
Yeah, so I want to say something about that, right? First of all, I do support FBA to be a community that is building up its community, and we should support that, and especially with making sure reparations are paid.
So
I have
wait,
no.
you said you got a problem with the title?
Yeah, and so now I'll say no. I wanted to start with that. So now let me talk about that title, so I can speak for as an immigrant from Africa. I can't speak for Chinese or Indians or other people, right? I don't think any black immigrants come here saying that, oh, we don't like black Americans. What happens usually is that there's a lot of ignorance on their part. They don't understand the struggles of black Americans. They don't study slavery, what happened, and the fact is that today they can vote and enjoy a certain level of freedom came because of the blood and sweat of FBA or original black Americans, right? That happens, right? The other problem I have with it is that it generally generalizes communities, right? Each community has its own bad people, and some of them are good. So I kind of feel that there's a bit of a generalization. Number three, there's no advantage in waging war against black immigrants, right? Statistically speaking, I can't explain how much anti-black exists, but statistically speaking, they commit they are less likely to be in jail, less likely to be on welfare, etc., etc. Number three, we can come up with proposals and programs, but at the end of the day, the FBA or original Black American or descendants of Black Americans, there's not much. There's not much. Let me use the royal we. There's not much we can do to deport all Somalis. Their great grandchildren will be here, so we have to find a way to work with them. But I do accept that. I do admit that some of them come with prejudices, ignorance, and whatever, right? What I disagree with is generalizing and I'm including myself, we Black Americans, living in the victimhood. Rather, it's better if we live in the solution than in the problem. That's my share.
Black Queen, do you have a rebuttal?
I do. So he was kind of doing okay at first, it seems, but it always comes out at the end. And when you start speaking words like victimhood and generalization, that is, again, white supremacist talking points. And it just kind of really lets us know who you are and where you stand, right? We are not victims. Although several crimes have been committed against us throughout history, horrific ones, atrocious ones, ones that your people did not suffer from. And so you or any other race of people or immigrants have the right to come here and tell us that we do not have the right to talk about our pain, what we went through, going through those situations. You don't have that right. Just like if it's a G-side going on in your country, we're not going to come over there and tell you, oh, stop being a victim. No, Black Americans are resilient and loving, and the first thing that we would do is try and offer our help. And that is something that you all don't do. You do not offer your help. It's all about us giving and giving and giving, and the immigrants come and they take and they take and they take. And you say don't generalize, and I kind of agree, but when we see a majority of you with the same views and the same stances, we tend to have to generalize, because each day many of you get up here and you say things like this: you're a victim, you're this, you're that. And that is not us. That's not who we are as a people. But what we really want is for people to leave us alone. We want people to leave our children alone. We want people to stop, pew-pewing our kids down for no reason. We want our kids to live and have healthy lives and healthy futures. We want our inheritance and our benefits that we have here, that we have acquired here, and it is our inheritance from our ancestors. And we want other people to stop coming over here and taking it. And that is the problem. And that, until every one of you can be accountable for your wrong, then we will never get anywhere. Okay? And I land there, love.
All right, Professor, you got another rebuttal, but let you want to respond to what she said?
Oh, thank
Okay.
you. And is that Black Queen? Okay. Hey, Black Queen, you can tell me what exactly, let's say Nigerians, Somalis, whatever, what crimes have they committed against Black Americans? Okay, I mean, there are bad things happen, but that goes both ways, right? In terms of, I agree with you, and I started with, I support the FBA. I think that's their right. We should fight for them to receive reparations. Absolutely, I'm with you on that. However, when I say generalization, yes, you accepted some of it exists. And finally, you said we should stop or deport them, or we should stop them coming here. That's a bigger policy. You have to go into Congress or blah, blah. But for those who are here now, there's nothing we can do except to create animosity. Nothing. They will be here.
Okay, thank you, Maroon, FBA Maroon.
Yeah, it's just this dude here, man. Every time you come up, you got some nonsense coming. I think this is why they're kicking out Somalis off of every corner of the world. Johnny Somali, especially, going around claiming to be us. And now he's getting packed up and sent up out of Korea. You guys have whole GANGs over there in Minnesota going against specifically Black Americans who have all came out and said that they're specifically targeting Black Americans. Y'all think we don't talk to the people in our own homeland? Yeah, we got people all over this nation, bro. We know exactly what CRIMEs that you guys are doing against us. Yeah, just in case the family didn't know. Yeah, they got whole GANGs over there in Minnesota who are Somalis, specifically Somalis. And then y'all got boats. Y'all are literal pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, my bad. Pirates of the Horn of Africa who are sitting over there just literally so goddamn degenerate. And then y'all got cat and all types of stuff that y'all trying to flood up in our communities now. Yeah, they're trying to bring all that stuff up in America now. You think we don't know? How could you call yourself a professor and sit up here and say that you don't know what in the world you guys are doing to Black Americans? You guys are just like the shower posse, the Jamaicans and Haitians that came over here flooding DUR GSs up in our goddamn community. Somalis are some of the most degenerate people on the face of the earth. And if you had a chance to be the owner of that gas station, y'all really wish that y'all were in that position of power to do that to us. But it's a new day. God caught the play immediately, gave us the download, said delineate, let ICE do their job. Don't come out there for no protest. Don't do nothing. And when this 14th Amendment goes back to what it's supposed to be, it's over for y'all. Your great grandkids will not be there.
God damn it. 10 minutes, Maroon. 10 minutes.
I,
Go
I have
ahead. Let them respond real quick, American. You want to respond to that?
I wondered if you let me respond to it for like just a minute. Is that okay?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so the brother has listed, I couldn't hear like this problem. Somalis make less than 0.2% of the American population. I mean, come on, it's the numbers. The numbers, like there's no way Somalis can harm. It can't happen one person here, one person there. That's one thing, right? It's the numbers. People who can hurt Black American as the people who have power, and those are white people, okay? But it goes the other way too. Somalis have problems against the Black Americans, okay? So we can go back and forth on that. He is bringing something like pirates, blah 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 blah. What does that have to do with Somalis being here? They're pirates and they're robbing white people who are robbing their seas. Finally, there's nothing we can do right now to uproot Somalis.
Evening, I love TikTok shop. Go ahead. Your minute over with anyway, Professor. You got one more rebuttal. Hold on, Professor. American?
as far I wanted to just touch on some of the, as far as I'm concerned, all of y'all, all these immigrants, you need to all pack up and go home, because this stuff that you guys get away with here in this country, we could never go to your country and get away with harming your people. And then you guys come up here and talk as though, you're not even, it's like you're so emotionally detached that you can't even see that you are a problem also. It's the issue is with all of the immigrants, all of you are a problem. Not some, not one group, the whole group. All of you guys are coming here causing us civil arrest. Coming here harassing us, unaliving our children and our men in the streets like a dog over a water bottle or a pack of hair, or at a nail salon or at a braiding salon, want to fight and raise up and do all this stuff when we don't want to come there, spend money with you. As far as I'm concerned, all of you need to go home. This is our home. We are where we're supposed to be. So we don't want to hear, honestly, I want to hear less of conversation about what is happening to your people on our land. Oh, well, as far as I'm concerned, go home. Period, point blank. Why are you here?
Okay, yeah, you can respond, and then I'm going to give you 1 minute, land your plane. and
Okay.
rotate you down so we can get to the
Okay.
people in the queue. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay. Thanks, American. I can't see the rest of the name. American, you and the other guy who was speaking earlier, you keep saying problems. You cause this us. You do this to us. I'm still waiting one big problem Somalis have done to Black Americans. Other than the TikTok lawyers or what they say, tell me the people who can do harm to Black Americans are the people in power. You can argue with the numbers. They make 0.2. 0.2. Okay? And as far as go home, hey, if you're going home, you're going home too because the KK is here and white people are here.
Where the hell I'm going?
Let me
Triple
finish.
K.
Let
I
me finish.
love
No,
TikTok
no.
shop.
What you
Let me
talking
finish.
about? I'm going home.
Let
Where
me
I'm gonna
finish.
go?
No, okay, she's interrupting me. Let me finish. At least
Stop
respect
saying
that.
stupid stuff.
Okay, look that, and she has interrupted me. Can you give me 30 seconds or something like that? Okay. If
It
you
wasn't 30 seconds though. Hurry up. I'll give you 10 more seconds. Go ahead.
no, it was 30 seconds, but it's your
I
home
don't have
anyway.
to give you shit.
Sorry?
I don't have to give you shit.
You don't have to give me, but you have to accept reality.
I
The
told
numbers.
you 10 seconds. If that okay,
Okay.
have a good day, Professor. Come back. Come back in the queue. Hey Cedric.
Hello.
Oh, hey, helicopter. Hey, Cedric.
Hey,
Cedric.
out to you. Out to
Oh,
the FBA family that's on board. Um, first, I like to give out prayers to the family that had to hear that verdict.
hey, Cedric. Your phone breaking up bad, Cedric. Cedric.
Oh no. Okay, so maybe yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, your phone breaking up bad. Okay, unmute Cedric.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
No,
Yes, I can
you
hear you.
can. All
Yeah.
right, I was saying. Okay. All right, great. Yeah, I was saying thank you for having me up. I don't know if you heard me, but I was saying shout out to the family and to you. The prayers goes out to the family that had to hear that they had to hear that verdict from the savage that unalived their son. But what I want to speak of as far as the
Cedric, your phone
anti-black
breaking up again. Your audio
immigrants.
is going in. Cedric, your phone
All
breaking up.
right,
It's breaking up again. Stop.
I'm gonna drop down and come back up.
Okay. Who is that? What is that? Johnny.
What's up, love?
Hold on. What's
I ain't
that?
doing thoughts and prayers. I
Okay,
ain't doing
wait.
thoughts and
What is
prayers.
that?
I'm
Okay, I thought
banging.
that was some kind
What's
of
up, baby?
nothing. I
What's
thought that
up?
was some kind of nasty
That's
picture.
my protest. That's why I was asking in the comments, are we protesting or what? What y'all still doing theory? Like when you
Hold
protest is an
on,
action.
Johnny. Johnny, hold on.
Hmm.
Address the prompt. I
Okay.
saw your little tour
Anti,
earlier too in
yes,
that
ma'am.
other space.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead,
Anti-black,
Johnny.
okay, anti-black immigrants. What should we do? I'm protesting. Yeah, I'm whopping bats. Yeah, I'm whopping bats, man. Yeah, on OF, like tonight, like live. Like y'all scared. I think y'all scared. I'm talking to y'all like this, and if you don't like it, straighten it. I think y'all scared. I think y'all just want to come on TikTok, get in your feelings, argue, get your little hormones racing, get a little headache, then go to sleep and wake up tomorrow. Y'all don't want to bang. Y'all don't want to protest. Y'all want to feel no pain. Y'all want to catch no smoke. Y'all want none of that drama. Y'all scared of Asians. Half of y'all got Asian friends, closet Asian lovers on
What?
here talking about the black community, hiding like you ain't got no Asian friends. You know you got Vietnamese for friends. That's why you can't really support us. Yeah, but those of us that can bang for the black community, and we know we got to go out there and ride. I know a lot of y'all cowards don't ride and never rode, but there are some of us that got to ride for the black community. You know why? Because they ain't going to do us like that. Okay, they're not going to do my people like that. So if we gonna let them know they're not gonna do my people like that. We gonna know the
Wait a
difference
minute, hold
between.
on, Johnny, hold on. Organic, I'm gonna rotate you down. You can always come back up. I followed you back too, okay? I gotta bring a mod up. All right, thank you. Okay, go ahead, Johnny.
So okay, y'all been nice to the Asians forever. I don't know why y'all been so nice to the Asians, but I ain't with all that old don't put them on social media. Y'all got scared when I put the picture up. You got lies where they won't even let me put the picture up. They say, "Oh my God, you can't show
No, I
Asians
thought that
online."
was some freaky shit.
Yeah,
That's why.
yeah, we whopping backs. That's how it's economic
What is
justice.
that?
Economic justice.
What is
Take that
whopping?
privilege
What
away
is
from
that?
them. You know that privilege we give them where we don't upload them? Where that privilege where we won't put that camera in their face? They lost that privilege. Put that camera in their face. When you go in that store, put that camera in their face, man. If Cyrus would have had live Facebook when he went in there and looking for some water, you know what? He might be still here. Go in there live Facebook and see how they treat you. Yeah, go in there with that live generating. You don't do undercover with foreigners. You don't do off with foreigners. I know some of y'all do go around foreigners with no phones in the woods. Some of y'all do that. No, I'm always live. And I'm a live whop the bats live in y'all face with a face in the camera because they lost their privileges, man. I know y'all gonna go back around them and
Oh, I
forgive
see
them.
what that is. That's an Asian lady in you.
Yeah, and the Chinese massage, baby. Back when we
Oh,
used to,
wow.
go through there with the WAP.
He
That's the
laying up
Chinese
in the
massage
bed with
WAP.
her with no shirt on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
doing that to make them
It's
mad,
money in
I
that.
think.
Yeah, that's lucrative. I don't know if y'all like money. I know a lot of y'all undercover
I
communists. I
feel
know that,
you.
but some of us do like capitalism. So that privilege that we've been giving the Asian community of not uploading them and putting them on face, put that camera in their face now, man. Tell them they lost that. Well, yeah, one life cost them that whole little deal we had. We wasn't uploading them. Upload them backs, man. And if you ain't got no OF, go ahead and get you an OF tonight. Go ahead and log in, create an OF account. Go ahead and get you a bat and get you something going, baby, for the summer, baby. It's called economic justice. We in 2026 now. If we gonna protest behind the phone, we ain't on here building knowledge. Talking about thoughts and prayers. I thought he was gonna break out in the
Johnny,
prayer.
the
I would have
only
dropped.
thing I see in this picture is happy ending.
I swear I would have dropped if he would have broke out, Lord. Can we pray for the man? Look, man, it's protest time. We ain't praying, man. We don't do thoughts and prayers. We protest. And yeah, listen what I'm saying. Yeah, I ain't scared to put a picture right there. I got a picture of another one too. And tonight I'm trying to generate some content live on OF. OF live in my room. I got a one-man room and all that right now. I'm trying to put her over the desk, but
Can
we'll
you
see all
show
that
us? Can
later.
you take us? Can you show us your room?
You want to see the room? You want to see the
Yeah,
room?
cause
Love, I'll show you the room,
share
baby.
the room.
Okay, share the room. Okay, yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, okay. Let me put the got the Oh, they go. We got Cole here. Come all the way over there. Okay. How to take this joint down? Okay, I got to go over there. Boom. Okay, so here's the room. Door locked. You got the lock on the door. I'm gonna show
You
y'all the
gotta
lock.
cut the camera on, Johnny.
Hold on. Okay. So you got the good lock right here, right? Good lock. Ain't nobody coming in here, baby. Ain't nobody got the light. So we start all boom. We got the right by the door shot. Saying she can put both hands on right here and all that. We got the picture shot. Bend her over the dresser right here with the face, like with the picture. So you have a little art with a pretty little Asian face right there with the hair, pulling the hair right there. You know what I'm saying? Or we can go hardcore on the chain game floor. We can go prison bats. I can, act like
They
I'm a
like the
CO.
floor, Johnny. They sit on the floor all day.
Oh, they like the floor. They like the floor. Oh, yeah. So we can do the floor if y'all want to do the floor. You want to get romantic. We got the bed. You know what I'm saying? We got the bed. We can do the bed or the wall. You know what I'm saying? We got the little stand right here. But we can go hardcore with the plane. Got the blue chair. You know what I'm saying? Get a little outfit match the blue chair. But ain't nobody coming in here. Ain't nobody coming in here, baby. We got land. This Mississippi, baby. I'm out here in the country. Look, I'm out here in the country.
Where is that at, Johnny?
I'm in Gulfport, Mississippi, baby. Send me a bat.
I mean, what is that? Rooms or a hotel or what?
Nah, I'm in a veterans facility for veterans and mental health people, baby. I'm retired, so I got insurance and all
Okay.
that. So I'm able to pay Medicare and Medicaid to take care of me and all that. I ain't got to go to
Okay.
jail. I'm straight. I'm taken care of. I got insurance and all that old shit like that and benefits. and checks and all that. I
Well,
worked. I had a
shout out to
job.
you. Shout out to
Yeah,
you. At least you
Generation
got a
X.
roof. So
Yeah,
you okay? You stable?
no, I need a bat down here so I can make some content for OF tonight. Yeah, they lost. They don't. But they lost. You don't understand what I'm saying? They lost their privilege of not getting put on social media no more.
So
We taking
Johnny,
that.
you can have
Yeah.
company in there. You can have girls
Yeah, I
come
go
there.
ahead, company. Yeah, y'all can
Oh,
pull up. Yeah, y'all can pull up. Yeah.
they let them come in your room.
Yeah. Yeah, she can come in and sleep in here. Yeah.
Oh,
But she gotta
they can
leave.
spend
She
the
gotta
night too.
leave.
Oh, okay. What
Yeah, ain't
time they
nobody gonna
gotta
tell.
leave?
Ain't nobody gonna come in here and tell her to leave. You know
What
what I'm
time they gotta
saying?
leave?
She do like 5 hours. Like she can stay here. Like, I mean, I'm here by myself. We can have visitors. This the theme. I got a theme, love. I said, this is what we gonna do, right? I
Johnny, that
said,
bed in that chair little as hell. Ain't
the
nobody.
Asians a little too, right? I know
Remember,
it ain't for
Asians
you,
are
baby. It's for the
little.
Asians.
Asians
Yeah,
are
Asians a
petite.
little, baby. Yeah. Yeah, that's why you
Yeah.
got, it's rules. I know, I've been doing this a while. That's, I know the rules and everything. That's why, look, it's shared just for her. You know what I'm saying? Then, I'm here just like this. Look at all that right there. Yup. So, yeah. So I got the theme, right? Send me a batch, right? Bring a bring a
Okay,
bucket
Johnny,
of
we gonna
Popeye's
cut your
chicken.
camera off now and
Hey,
bring you
tell her,
back to.
tell her to bring a bucket of Popeye's chicken, right? And she come in with the Popeye's chicken. Make it racist. Ain't racism sells. Racism sells. Make it racist. It's gonna be a protest. We're gonna come on here talking about the, situation.
Okay, hold
She be
on.
like,
Land your plane. Oh, damn, had something she wants
tell
to
her to
say.
bring some Popeye's chicken, right? Then I'm gonna put that backyard band Popeye's chicken on. I want some of that good old Popeye's chicken. Yeah, baby, we gonna get it. Get
Johnny,
up
we
in here.
hope you okay.
Yeah, I'm
Johnny gonna
okay.
sprinkle
I'm
some chicken crumbs
protesting.
on her.
No, the chicken grease, baby. Put the chicken grease on her face. Hey, but I'm protesting. That's why y'all still in here in church talking about thoughts and prayers like y'all in the basement praying. Nah, baby, we protesting, we banging. This real, it's different. Wake up.
Okay, hold on, Johnny. Go ahead, oh damn.
You know what? You ain't right, Love's World. You know
you take
you
it back.
ain't right. Damn, Johnny, don't ever turn that damn camera on again. I'm not gonna lie. I came up here initially to go for Johnny, but after all this, Johnny, I'm gonna give you some grace. But what I am gonna, and Johnny, shout out to you. And it looks like this week it has been hard for the Asians. 50 Cent's baby's mama took it like a G, so it looks like you're over there doing the same thing. But what I also wanted to address is that these little acupuncture centers that they have all in like Black communities. I remember in Compton, we started randomly seeing them in the late 90s. So they are literally a danger to our community because we know what those acupuncture or pain clinics are. They are in there doing legal, basically the P word, tuition, right? And also the guy in Florida, I want to say he was the owner of the Dallas Mavericks last year. Remember, he got arrested and got caught for being in one of their parlors too. So they literally bring nothing good to America, to our communities. They're anti-Black. We just have to stop supporting their businesses. I don't care if we got to go an extra 10, 12 miles. We have to stop supporting these people. Like they've shown time and time again that they are not for us. And as far as Johnny saying support them by bending them over, that's on you guys. If you want to catch like COVID or I'm sorry, if you want to catch any rabies or anything like that, you got to be careful with them because they literally eat dog meat.
They be going in
Rebuttal
those
that though.
parlors for they go in those parlors for them happy ending.
No, I get
the
to rebuttal
happy,
that though.
the lovely
Right.
endings
I
or
got
whatever.
an answer for
Okay,
that.
go.
And they're
Go
set
ahead.
up in our communities.
Yeah, I know,
Those
but if she
parlors are
support,
set up in our neighborhood.
yeah, I know. But if she's supporting my platform and getting me money and getting me coins and getting me reviews, she's supporting me. I was going to ask Dr. Amin. I don't know if he's Somali or whatever he was sending me, but if he was going to send me a little Somalian down here to get some content lit, we can get some content lit. Okay, support the WAP, man. WAP ain't illegal. I know that all these I call them TikTok nuns and TikTok cowards. They put their phone down and they go right in the bathroom and hit that stem, people. You know what I'm saying? Just be whoever the hell you are on TikTok. It's easier that way. You ain't got to come on here and act like you're a princess or a nun or a monk or a preacher or a reverend or a deacon. Just be your grimy self, man. But because when you protest, we on here protesting. We on here protesting and we got to get paid. And ma'am, Compton might got something in common with DC, but trust me, LA is not DC. We dragging bats in the DMV, dragging them. We know bats ain't better than us in the
All
But
DC
right.
wait,
area, baby.
Johnny, real
Okay.
quick, Johnny, respectfully, I want to support you getting money, but I don't want to have to see you blowing someone out. Is there another way that we could support you besides watching that?
Is there another way that will make more money?
Oh God, I'm done. You know what? Let me
Oh,
go back up. Let me
exactly. So
send
we're
me back
going
to
with
the
this,
comments,
right?
love. Y'all
So we're
send me
going
back to
with
the
this,
comments,
right?
please.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
All
come
right,
up with a way
Johnny,
to make
land your
more money.
plane. Land your
Yeah.
plane. We gotta get to the other
If
people.
she could find another way to make more money, I'm with that. But she can't, right? Yeah, you got to do what's lucrative. It ain't about how I feel. I'm where the money at, baby. You know, I can wear the shame later. I land my plane.
How much you charge, Johnny?
No, we got to get it lit with the tips. So we live now and we continue to live like love. Oh, you know what? I got a homegirl in Gulfport right now. You call her, girl, pull up to Johnny and look up. I look out for him. We'll continue to live and the tips will keep coming and it will get lit and we'll get more lit and it will grow. You ain't never seen one of them youngest do a twerk night before back in the day.
Johnny,
How
Johnny,
they be? Yeah,
Johnny, what it go for?
yeah.
What you selling it for?
It's the community. We all build off and we
Oh
sharing
Lord.
it. We sharing it. Yeah, we sharing the
Well,
tips and all that.
how
We
much
sharing
we
all that.
get? Oh, you talking about yo? Oh, you talking about the people on the panel?
Yeah, because the panel going to be live. We're all going to be
Whoa,
live.
whoa,
You
whoa!
see what I'm
Don't
saying?
put me on
So
all
the
this
tips
fast
are going to
now. No,
come around
No, not
everybody.
you, not
I'm
you,
good. All
helicopter.
right.
Not you, not you.
I
Okay.
know. Yeah, we know you can't do it. Yeah, but yeah, the tips would like if you send your homegirl to me and we get on here live and I put the phone right here and you talking while we sitting here, you know what I'm saying? And the tips will be coming from all over the place. And I know American, she got a mouthpiece on her, but a lot of these people been coming in TikTok just lames. They lames and bums. You know what I'm saying? But
All
at
right,
some
Johnny.
point,
Thank you, Johnny. We gotta get to
all
the
right, all right,
people.
all right.
All right. Thank you, Johnny. Hey, DJ.
And good money.
Hey, thank you. Good evening to everyone.
What was that? Hey, DJ.
Yeah, thank you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes. Hi. What's your ethnicity?
I am black.
What type of black? Like from where?
I
I hear
am
an
black
accent.
from Cameroon. Yeah, you hear an
Okay, so you
accent.
Cameroonian.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think? You want to address the prompt?
Yeah, I do. So thank you. First of all, anti-black immigrants. I think that first of all, I want to start by saying I have great respect for black Americans for what they have done in the past, which we all know. But I think there is a greater problem, which I personally call the black problem. And this black problem exists everywhere, no matter where you are, no matter who you call yourself. We blacks, whether in Africa, in Cameroon, I think we should acknowledge the fact that we have been more of victims than any other race in the world. One other thing which is true of all blacks is that we tear ourselves down. We spend more time tearing ourselves and dividing rather than building, you see, irrespective of where we are or who we call ourselves. And one other issue again is that it is hard for blacks to have a meaningful debate, whether in Cameroon or in Nigeria. The only difference is we have our accents and languages, but we have the same behavior. We resort to arrogance and do
Who
not
is
have
we? I'm sorry. Who is we?
we blacks.
No, ain't no we blacks. We're black, you're African.
That is what I'm talking about right
You're
now.
not black, you're
Hold on,
African.
hold on. So what I'm saying is it is hard for us to have a meaningful debate because we resort to, disrespect all the time, anger and even aggression, rather than sitting down to have a debate that really makes sense. But here is my cry. Blacks have been victims. Cameroonians were colonized. Black Americans have a history of being victims of, irrespective, even those right in Asia. You see, all blacks have a general problem, but the problem is like Martin Luther King Jr. said, we are not fighting together. We spend time dividing, choosing may perish as fools if we choose.
There's no we. Stop saying we. We ain't French. You're African. We're black. Stop saying we.
Okay, he's saying something about division, and this is what I don't understand when they say division. It is in two words, division and the white people all the time. But division, we have never been unified. Ever. Y'all are not even unified in your homeland. You have tribes separating you. When you came over here at first, before you found out that we couldn't be deported and we couldn't be sent out of here, you all did not want to be associated with Black Americans. So there's no we, sir. We have our own culture. We have our own everything, and you have yours, and that's okay. The cosplaying needs to stop. The Destiny swap attempts need to stop, sir. And then you want to call us aggressive, and no, we are tired. We are not in your country trying to steal it from you. We are not in your country trying to take over your culture and what people call us there. We are not doing that to you. You all need to stop doing that, because ever since y'all found out how much spending power we got, y'all just on a mission to get your hands on it. But you won't. We are going to delineate. We are going to do everything we can to stop all you disrespectful immigrants. And that's a promise.
Okay. DJ, final say. You gonna unmute?
I'm not about to keep just throwing us in the dirt with your ass. We ain't about to play in no sandboxes with y'all. We ain't no we.
Illich, how you doing? You want to address the prompt?
Yeah, good. Let me address the prompt. Anti-black immigrants. What should we do? There's no we. I agree with her. There's no such thing as we. What should we do? These are Asian immigrants, and I see a photo of a black American. There's no such thing as
No,
we.
that's not a Black American. That's
Who's that?
Myron Gaines. That's yours.
Who's that?
Myron Gaines.
Sis, did you just see that gift Indigenous through you? That was nice.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
and
he
never
I
did.
was
saw
There he
that
making
is.
my
one.
food.
You
Thank you,
missed it.
Indigenous. Oh,
Okay.
thank you. I was making my food.
Okay. So I see the Asian, Hispanic, and black.
No,
First
he's
of
not
all,
black. He's from South Sudan. We already cleared that up. And you know who Myron Gaines is. We spoke to you about him before.
okay. So why don't you say anti-Sudan immigrants? Why do you say anti-black if they're not black?
Do you not know what
Prompt
anti-black? Go
I
ahead,
don't
Helicopter.
care what is black?
the
Anti-black.
prompt, sir.
Anti-black. You're
No,
black? That's what
sir,
you're saying? You're
sir.
black? Other
Yes,
people are
sir,
not black?
sir. You know what black is. Black refers to the Americans on this
What are you
land. You know
talking
what
about?
black is, okay? You
Listen,
need to stop being
keep that
disingenuous,
master's
sir, and go
mentality
ahead and answer the prompt, okay?
to me, right? You're addressing me. Black is black American because of your master gave you black, baptized you. Black has been there
And
since
your
baby.
master gave you
Listen,
must,
listen.
but we don't talk
Before your
about that,
master,
sir. Address
listen.
the
Before
prompt.
your master gave you
Anti-black
that
immigrants.
black,
What should us
lying
black
to you that
Americans
you're
do
black.
about you
All right,
and your anti-blackness? Just like how you
I'm not
come up here
lying.
with
Can I
it. Are you going
speak?
to address the prompt?
I'm not okay. I'm addressing the prompt. All right. Before your master said about you black.
You're not going to sit up here and to be disrespectful. Let me make that
I'm
very
not being
clear.
disrespectful.
You're going to be very respectful today. Yeah,
Okay, let me ask you a
it's not that
question.
time. Clinch or whatever your
The
name is.
prompt.
Clinch. You're
All right,
clenching your
let me
booty cheeks.
answer
I
the
don't know what you're
prompt.
doing.
Let me answer the
Address the
prompt.
prompt
All right,
correctly.
anti-black immigrants. All right, you have a face of Asians, Hispanic, and the other guy I don't know. Maybe is what? Indian.
He's African, just like you.
He's African. So he's not. How can I describe him? Like African, not black.
African. That's what you would describe him as.
Okay.
African.
Okay. So let me ask you this question: out of the Asian and Hispanic, what did the Asian do?
Listen, answer the prompt. Don't
I'm
please
trying to
today.
answer the
No,
prompt.
wait
I'm
a
trying to
minute.
get the picture
You
of what
can
I need to
do you
answer.
know how to read with comprehension? It clearly says anti-black immigrants. What should we do about this? Do
Okay,
you
who's
know how
we?
to read with comprehension? Answer the question.
All right, who's we? I thought you asked. Okay, okay. Let me
So what
understand
should
this.
we do about y'all,
Okay.
Africans?
Oh, so you're asking the other Black Americans. You're not asking me. You're not
Well, you
asking
brought so you just came up here without reading what it said?
because I thought you're talking
Just
about
answer
who's
the
a Black.
question, please.
Okay, who's Black immigrant number one?
You
You're
an
the
immigrant. What you
you're the
mean?
anti-Black immigrants. Do you understand what it says? It says you are
Now he wanna
anti-Black.
ask me, do I
He's saying
understand?
that you are the
Damn it.
anti-black
Remember,
immigrant,
y'all,
man.
this is the best that Africa
Are
has to
you saying
offer. Remember that.
anti-Black Americans or are you saying anti-Black immigrants?
You are the
You
anti-black
see,
immigrant. You
uneducated.
understand that?
Hold on,
You
hold
He
on,
came
hold
up
understand
on.
here to
it? Oh,
crash out
maybe
the
he
panel,
doesn't.
y'all.
Huh?
That's
Yeah,
black.
that's exactly. Go ahead.
Okay,
Thank you, OG. OG Helicopter said it just right. He came up here to play stupid.
make it make some
Clinch,
sense.
clinch. You have been here clinching yourself for I
Okay,
don't know
stop
how many
insulting.
times. If you're going to be up here to
All right,
troll,
be a
I'll
rainbow, but
debate
don't
somebody.
insult.
But you're
All
not
right.
just going to sit up here and play
Okay.
stupid. Answer the goddamn question. There's a
All
prompt
right.
right there. You seen what just happened. You know exactly what we're
Okay.
talking about. You've been
Anti-Black
disrespectful to
immigrants.
OG. You've been disrespectful to American. I'm not finna play with Joe behind tonight. And you look real punkish. So is there something else you want? You just want attention from men, or are you going to address the prompt?
No. I was talking to the lady, actually, not you.
Yeah, because you was talking
You
in the
started it
chat too. Thank
yourself.
you, Miss Netta,
All
bro. I
right.
saw you
The
talking in
lady
the
don't
chat
want
the
to
No,
whole
talk
you're
to you
time.
right.
anymore. You talk
All
to the
right.
men now, okay? The lady don't want to
Listen,
talk
you
to you
Talking
with
no
to
this
more.
the
water balloon jacket you got on, you about to be down in the comments
okay,
talking to
wait.
yourself. So answer the prompt or get down off the
Okay, let me
panel.
answer the prompt.
Hurry up.
Anti-Black immigrants. So all these people on the photo are anti-Black immigrants, not Black Americans. So we need to stay
Man,
away from you motherfuckers.
Okay, hold
yeah,
on. Let me
dog, he came to
clarify
troll. All
for
right,
you.
there
When
it
he
is.
says anti-black immigrants, what should? Okay, good. He's gone now. I'm going back on mute.
Okay, so we just gonna move on to the next guest. I think okay, so we're on did soulmate, is that your name? Did you get a chance to address the prompt yet?
Hello,
Hi. What's your name and what's your ethnicity and age?
I'm Solomon. I'm African in South Africa.
Okay. Do you want to address
Am I
the
welcome in this discourse?
just address the prompt? You're here. All voices are
Okay.
welcome. Just
The
be very
prompt,
listen. Just be very respectful, please.
always, as
Okay.
Africans, we haven't
So
lost our ethics. Those of
uh
us that are still in Africa.
okay, honey, just answer the prompt, please.
Thank you so much. First and foremost, as a preamble, I want to first acknowledge the fact that there are certain, yes, there is no us. I absolutely agree. I harbor no aspirations in that regard. I want to, as a preamble, first acknowledge that this is an experience that our population in our country is undergoing. And these anti-Black immigrants, anti-Africans, because we are not Black, we're certainly not Black, we are African over here, that express the most disdain. And we should never forget the economics. I'm addressing the prompt, I'm going there, please be patient with me. We must never forget the economics of it. The country in which you live in, and you don't need a lecture from me in that regard, is a country that was built off the back of your ancestors. Free labor. That's why it's the most prosperous country, right? Used to be. And they will do anything, those that are in charge of the capitalist economy, to disenfranchise you and delegitimize your rightful title and demand of that country and its economy. That's the first thing. Going to the prompt, how do you address anti-Black immigrants in your country? I think the best thing, they come and they run businesses, boss. They run motels, they run all kinds of businesses. Just don't give them your money. And you have huge buying power in your country. We can see it from where we are sitting. So I think that the best way to attack these institutions that come and express a certain level of disdain against you, as people have a rightful claim to that country and its economy, just don't support their businesses. I don't know about Johnny Black's antics, but hey, yeah, it's quite something else. But yeah, I think that's the long and short of it. Thank you so much.
Does anybody want to rebut him?
Yes. So, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. Shout out to South Africa. How's it going over there with y'all and getting the people out of there?
If you can repeat, my lady.
Yes. How is it going with you? You in South Africa, right?
I am, yeah.
Okay. How is it going with y'all and getting the people to go back to their country? How is y'all winning that battle or losing it? How is it looking
It
for
looks like
y'all?
you're losing it. I mean, if you look at our constitution on its own, it has a very universal tone that confers rights to everyone at an equitable level. And it is such a grave injustice against the people who have borne the brunt of colonialism in this country, who've borne the brunt of apartheid in this country. Is barely 30 years after we've been freed from apartheid. And the people of this country who are downtrodden have to compete for economic opportunities, for employment opportunities with people who come from dysfunctional states, who run away from their problems. Instead of fixing the political and administrative problems of their countries, they come here, they express the worst contempt for the people of this country, the black people of this country, because they don't express that kind of attitude against the white people of this country. And it's fellow black people, fellow African people, and
they don't express that. They love the white tea over here too. Go ahead, soulmate.
Indeed. And the one thing that we've always been clear in our country, we welcome blacks or from the diaspora, whether you're from France and if you come here, you've got skills, you can build with us. You are not going to commit crime. You're going to respect the laws of this country. You will treat our people with dignity. Come along. We'll use your skills. We'll go forth. We'll build our Wakanda. But what do we get? We get Nigerian drug lords who turn children into prostitutes and all kind of things, So yeah. It's quite difficult. I must say. My sympathies to you again.
Yeah, thank you. Our sympathies to y'all too. What's that deadline y'all got for them over there?
What?
Don't y'all have a deadline or something for them?
Due date.
That deadline is fictional. It's just a fictional deadline. It will never happen. As I'm saying to you, is we have a constitution that mistakenly has a universalist, a universal tone that confers rights to everyone. So it's more targeted at the government than the immigrants. The government must fix the borders. The government must have tighter restrictions when it comes to applying for asylum and refugee status, because that system is very much abused. And I cannot help but blame our constitution. And there's an ongoing constitutional reform that is going on now, where we are making public submissions where, astute and discerning South Africans have to contribute to that. I just hope something comes out of it, because most of these processes are just sideshows that nothing ever really comes out of it. It's just to make people think that something is being done so that you can lull them away. So yeah, that's it for me. Thanks.
I have a question for him real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, so everything that you just explained, we need you to understand that's exactly how we feel, right? I've been watching what's going on in your country very closely. And even though a lot of you South Africans will come for us as well, we kind of have a similar fight, right? Because that's the same exact thing that they are now coming here to do. And they team up with white supremacists against us, right? They taking our resources. They are disrespectful. And not only that, they're trying to destiny swap. And that is why we are so strong on the gatekeeping, our name, our culture, and what we are called. And nobody wanted to be called black until they came here. You guys don't practice that in your countries. So that's the issue. The same issues you're having is the same ones that we're having here. You guys should know that. And I land.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Can I, real quick, just to clear, or Miss Love, do you want to move on to the next person?
You can go ahead, then we'll move on to Cedric. Oh, thank you, Indigenous, for the gift.
Yeah. So let me explain something, because we're really different in different scenarios, right? And the way things go over here, because you said you're still in South Africa. Let me explain something. This young man, who I'm pretty sure you'd heard of, and they just made some crazy verdict where the Asians done did certain stuff. These people don't do this to us like that in mass, like they do it to people over there on the continent. All right. We're really different because they had a whole small militia of these YT law enforcement people over there, because they knew nobody sent out a memo. Nobody sent out anything on social media saying pull up, except for like a small amount of people saying to protest. But they knew we was going to go over there and handle some things. And we did. We ended up doing it. But they had to literally put a small law enforcement division in order to keep the people out. They had the whole cars parked outside. You guys are the majority in your homeland. We're not the majority here. America has a population, I think, over 400 million. You guys have a population, I don't even know how much, but I know the YT people down there are like, what is like 8% of South Africa. So you guys could have been ran them out. The fight that we're fighting over here, it's just different, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this to get at you. I'm just letting you know how things kind of operate over here. We're still fighting, and we've been staying afloat for over 500 years, going through an uphill battle, right? But it's a different vibe, you know, and you guys don't, you kind of lied, bro. You guys don't welcome everybody from the diaspora. Okay. Most of the people in the diaspora, you guys don't even let over there. I mean, we see what's going on over there. Right. And shout out to y'all for regulating your country. That's fine. But we're different, bro. We don't let Asians or anybody else like just walk all over us. Yeah, they get government assistance from the YT supremacists. That's fine. But those people are leaving, and now the YT supremacists are cleaning up their mess through something called ICE over here, and it's getting them packed up and sent home. And the YT supremacists aren't really having children like that anymore. So, yeah, it's going to look different in this country. We're going through a shift. So, just wanted to make sure clear that up out there.
Got you.
Okay, thank you, Soul Man, for coming up. To rotate you now. Oh no, you can stay up here, Soul Man. It ain't nobody in the queue if you want to. Hey, Cedric, thanks for your patience.
Oh, it's all good. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think the ancestors was doing for me what I wasn't gonna do for myself, but I'm in a better space right now. So look, I think as far as the what can we do for as far as anti-black immigration? Black immigrants is to continue our delineation along with gatekeeping as we go. I think that's very important. And another thing is, we got to. I think we got to but keep standing 10 toes down and getting these people out of our offices, out of our communities, and work on our group economics. And I'll be the first. I'll be the first to look up a black-owned business or to try to find a black-owned business. Here in California, it's probably not as easy as it is in maybe like Memphis, Carolina, Alabama, so on and so forth. But yeah, I'm going to be the first one to even move forward towards the group economics and to see who's on our ballots to try to get these immigrants from out of our politics. It's getting out of hand. It's been out of hand, and unfortunately, it's not going to happen like overnight. It's not. So, I'm just as fed up as the rest of the FBAs, as I know that's on this panel. But it has to be done. We have to keep delineating group economics and get these immigrants from out of our politics. And I'm gonna land my plane.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Okay, Cedric. Thank you. Anybody have a rebuttal for Cedric? I don't think so.
Let's know
Okay.
how we can
Just one
support.
thing.
Okay, go ahead, soul man.
Yeah, maybe not specifically at Frederick, maybe at everyone who can address this question. With
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We're going to do an open panel after we get through the hands because it's still Cedric time. It's only like if
okay,
you had something to say to the specific person who turned it
maybe he
in.
could address it.
Okay, well, go ahead. You
Maybe he
can
could
answer.
address it.
Okay, well, go ahead and
Yes,
answer.
I mean, understanding the fact that America, the US, is a country that was formed through, well, first conquest, then immigration. I mean, all the white people that are there are immigrants, basically, or are the progeny of immigrants. So having that foundational understanding of the makeup of that country, how realistic are some of the aspirations that people that form part of your movement who have recognized these difficulties, how realistic are those aspirations with that fundamental understanding? Thank you.
Okay, well,
One
I'm gonna
thing
start
about
off.
Black Americans, let me say this real quick. So, man, one thing about Black Americans is we can laser focus on one issue or more at a time. And when we focus a lot of our energy into something, we call that manifestation over here. So we probably be conjuring up our ancestors or manifesting the right outcome because something gonna happen. I don't, something gonna happen. Okay, go ahead, Cedric.
Well said, love world. Well said. And to what's his name, Soul Man. Oh, look, my name is Cedric, man, not Frederick, but it's all good. Look, I would say, as far as when we stand 10 toes down and get together as a group, and I'm not talking about just on TikTok, we get things done. We've always been resilient. We've always been warriors. And it doesn't necessarily have to be anything tragic to get anything done.
Thank you, Maroon.
But we'll get the job done.
Okay, Kalo. Hey,
Hey,
how you doing?
good. How you doing?
Good. You want to address the prompt?
Yeah. My name is Kelo, and I'm from the great continent of Africa, and I'm black. Can you hear me?
What country you from?
I'm sorry.
What country you say you was from?
No, I say I'm from the great continent of Africa,
I know, but what country?
from the great country of Uganda.
Well, you Ugandan then, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you want to
I'm
address
Ugandan and African and black.
the prompt?
Yes, please. Anti-black immigrant. What should we do about this? I mean, the goal is to work on it. That's number one. But also number two, that idea of thinking like black immigrants are out here to get you guys, I feel like that's just a delusional. That's hunting many people for some reason. And the weird thing is most people think like African are here to take your culture or cosplay you or destiny swap. These are some of the weirdest description that you describe people, because Africa is a continent of over 3,000 culture. There's no point of coming to America and cosplaying anybody. Like any other immigrant, they come here for work.
Why they do?
No, they do not.
Especially,
I live in America myself.
okay, maybe not you, but your kids will. It's people who've been in this country longer than you, who now they
No,
got the
no, no, no.
second and third generations that we got to deal with.
You're talking about kids that were born
No,
here,
they
and
can
they
be
only do that
grown. Yeah.
when they. But as soon
And
as they
then
get maturity, like 16, 17, they don't even do that no more.
you know what, Kalo?
Yes,
You're the one delusional.
impossible.
Oh, it's possible.
I
So,
can
like I'm
smell his
saying,
breath through the phone. It's just so stank with lies. Kalo, you probably sitting here trying to cosplay us right now,
you're
mad that
cutting my
Black
time.
Americans can recognize you an African in public. And you
I
keep
just
doing
said
all that
I'm African.
anti-blackness that you keep coming up here every night doing. The ancestors are
I'm
coming
black.
to. I think Miss Love said it just right. We be conjuring up this ancestral energy. When I was out there at the state parks and I got to see all them different things, and connected with the gentleman who I did, a very solid brother out there and down there in Cedar Hill, Texas. It's just amazing to me the amount of energy that is stored up and why they keep building over top of our ancestors. Kalo, you going back home. I think you know that already. You're gonna be like Peacemaker, get deported back to Nigeria or wherever scam land you're from. I think I'm gonna just start calling y'all that as just scam lands.
I have no
Y'all not
problem.
gonna
Africa
last
is
here,
my
bro.
home. But as soon
The
as I
14th
make
Amendment is
millions,
up
I
for
will
y'all.
go.
Yeah, no, brother. The ancestors coming to see about everybody. This thing that happened in South Carolina. I don't know if y'all know this, family, but every single time somebody's done something since delineation, it's like a very quick. I don't want to use TikTok friendly. A very quick thing that happens to whatever happens to them people.
You've
Like
been saying
Kirk
that
and all them
Quick
delineation
different people.
for
response from the ancestors.
you've been saying that
My bad,
delineation for
OG. Go ahead. What you
3,000
said? Hold
years.
on, Kalo. Hold on. What
I
you said,
said
OG?
basically a quick response from the ancestors.
Yes, a quick response from the ancestors. Yes, a very swift one too. We don't got to wait all these other years and all this other stuff. Kalo, I don't know what part of the U.S. you in, brother, but you
I'm
might
in
want to just
Texas.
go up
I'm in
underneath a
And
Dallas,
table or
Texas. I
something.
mean, I have nothing to hide.
and then the thing about it too is you guys are here on our ancestral land. Our
Yes,
ancestors are here, and you think they're not gonna eat you up, and you're here, and you played a part in what happened too. Really?
I think that what you're saying is
Wait a minute.
impossible
I
because
don't care what you think. You're here on our land where our ancestors are here too. And you guys come over here be so disrespectful towards us and stuff. Why do you think that there's going to be no kind of karma for all of this? You do know that you
Africans are
reap what
not
you sow.
disrespectful.
Y'all are disrespectful and funky.
You see, you are.
the ash sheet in a mug.
So it's
So
good for you
yeah,
to
ask
disrespect
Ghana what
Africans,
happened.
but you don't want to take
President Muhammad
yourself,
came
right?
over, desecrated our ancestors' resting places over there in New York. 15,000 of them. He went back to Ghana and met flood and fire. Yeah, you not escaping nothing, bro. And I think y'all know this deep down inside. So whatever's getting
You
ready to
see,
come in
you
these
didn't
next years, because
understand
there's a
what
very
the
big
president
spiritual
was
shift
saying.
happening right now, and it's happening in real time, and all of us are noticing it. This is y'all biggest fear, is us knowing who we are. That's why y'all immigrants tuck tail running mad around here. That's why you trolling.
No
You
immigrant
And
is
got a
then
doing
West
talking
that.
Negro on
about
a
you
penny as
telling
your
us.
profile.
And then
Go ahead,
he's sitting here
American.
talking about I don't think you understand what the president is saying. Fool, we speak English. This is our first language. What
Clear
makes
you
you think that
don't.
you are here in our land and we don't comprehend? No, you're ignorant behind don't
I
comprehend.
mean, if I'm not being
We
muted, I
comprehend
can
what's going
explain it
on.
to you.
Listen, you don't need to explain a damn thing to me. What you need to explain is why you're still here.
I'm making
You ain't making no
millions.
millions.
That's why.
You ain't making no millions. Y'all just raggedy as hell. Go home.
Why
And
would we
heavy
go
on the
home so
funky.
bad when I'm working?
You're not
I can't.
wecking. You're not wecking. You taken from the government. It's all a proven
No,
fact.
I'm
I
working
just
and
met
I'm
with a
paying
government official over
taxes.
here in Texas, dude. I'm literally telling you in real time, the people I'm talking to. Y'all literally took a bunch of government money and bought 6,000 acres out here in Texas in all different spots, and y'all didn't know how to farm. So now you're trying to pay the government back with
Are
y'all
you
stupid
asking me as
selves
an
to
African
get
that I
teachers
don't
to
know how
teach
to
y'all to
farm?
farm on the land.
Are
This
you
is
asking
real
me as an
stuff, bro.
African that I don't know how to
Talking about
farm?
he coming here to make millions. Your voice,
Yes.
you ain't making no millions as dry as your throat sound. Your thirsty ass ain't making no millions or
You
nothing.
see, you
You're
are
You're making
making a
a million
million
disrespecting
lies.
flies.
Africa. You are disrespecting me.
You're making a million lies is what you're making. I don't understand why y'all just shit. They'll give you $2,500. Just go home. Take the $2,500. You don't be broke going home. Go home.
Still making millions. Until I make
Uh,
4 million, I will
okay,
go.
we gonna move
Circular.
on. We gonna move on, honey. Who's that?
But
We
they
got.
cut my time though. Miss Wani, Miss Love, what I didn't even finish. They cut my time.
Okay, I'll give you 20 seconds. Go ahead and land your plane, Kalo, so we can move on.
Thank you. Like I was saying, please, black immigrants are not here to get you guys. We're just here to work. Cosplaying anybody, it won't take us nowhere. It's impossible. If Africans have a strong culture, it's impossible for us to throw away our culture and get somebody else. We're not here to get anybody, but to work the same way the Asian are working, the Indian, we are doing the same. That's it.
You're doing more than working though. You're
Oh
harming
yeah,
us in different ways. Not
how?
you, not
How?
maybe not you individually, but as a whole. It's too much. Do your research. It's too much to explain. You hear night after night. You done heard all the complaints and everything. You done been on this not the only panel you go to. You
I've
done
never
heard
seen
all
that
this.
in my
So
15
don't be
years
a
of being
time
here.
waster. You already heard a lot of the issues we have.
But they lie though. They don't saying the
Okay,
truth.
well we know it's true. Okay?
Okay, let's agree to disagree because I've never seen
But
that,
you
so I
can
can say
disagree
yes.
all you want. You can do it all you want, but y'all got a fight on y'all hand. Just know that. Hey
It's
AJ.
impossible.
Okay, thank you. Hold on. AJ, hey.
What up, family?
What's up, AJ?
Hey,
Y'all know I'm
AJ.
out here, blessed as they
What's
come.
good, fam?
How y'all feel?
Folk,
How y'all feel?
Pissed.
Don't hey, America, you better not be over there pissed with your little pretty self. Put a
Thank
smile
you.
on
I
your
am.
face.
I feel so
Thank
bad.
you. Thank you.
Oh, I need to tell y'all something. I came up today and it goes right with the prompt. So you know what I'm saying. So I'm kind of happy. It was a big success. What I did was walk around the neighborhood. Well, I know I've been in my neighborhood about almost 30 years, so I'm real known from where I'm at. And I was just going to ask like random like little people that I know. And was like, man, how about we just go out and we go learn some stuff just to be learning some stuff. And you know what I'm saying. So the parents, I know a couple of parents. So I got like 5 kids. Like I'm gonna say about 2 weeks ago. So like how we can attack our problem from from a standpoint from grassroots is showing our young ones how to make money. One. So what I did was I'm doing a month for free. Everything coming out of my pocket and showing them how to do 4 random things. Today I taught them how to change brakes. Everybody needs they brakes changed. All these kids came out, girls, boys, whatever the case may be, they all know how to change brakes now. They had them take it, put it on, take it off. They said and they did it twice. They did that. That's what I'm just getting back in from doing.
Thank you,
Next,
Queen P.
huh? Oh, okay. The next thing we're gonna do, we're doing gardening next week. My grandmother showed me how to garden. You know what I'm saying? We in fertilizing season when we need to garden. I got a big garden on the side of the house, so we doing that next week. Then we doing cleanup. So we can make a little business just like making a little cleaning service. So what we did with the community, we we invested in like 2 blocks. It's only 2 blocks now. So each house on a block, I know everybody on the block. So we all invested in the business and keeping the neighborhood clean. So we promote all our kids, even who want to have a job. They get paid like almost I think like 400 a month, basically. You know what I'm saying? For like a 12, 13 year old, that's good money. You know what I'm saying? They walk around, clean the neighborhood up every 3 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? To keep everything with flowing. And so, you know what I'm saying? They looking forward to that. And the last one, but at least what I've been doing all my life, I'm an aquatic supervisor. I work for city colleges. I'm basically a glorified lifeguard. I'm the one I teach CPR, AED, oxygen administration. Swimming is the base. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I made a conscious
Hold
decision
on
to
though, AJ. Hold on. Did
uh
you
huh.
address my prompt?
I am. This is all go towards the prompt.
Okay, you gotta
Right. You
land
said
your
what
plane.
we can do about anti-immigrant. I'll
I
probably
said,
put a
what
tag
should
on
we
it.
do about this?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All this, we need to go ahead and teach our kids, and then I got into that. That's why I said lift it up by grassroots.
Right.
That way, we don't have to go when we make our own money. We don't have to go mess with them at all. We don't got to go into their
Yeah,
gas station.
exactly,
Right, you know
exactly.
what I'm saying? We grow our own food. We don't have to go into their supermarkets. We work on our own cars. We don't have to go to they We don't have to go to they like they what you
So
got to look
self sustainability, right?
right. So you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's why I got gardening. I showing you how to make money through graduate, and then I taught you about swimming because swimming down here we got the Chicago Park District. So the Chicago Park District, you can start working at the age of 16. So that they down here they make $21.50 just for being a lifeguard for the summer, and if they make year round, they can get $28 an hour. So that's at 26. That's about almost what $1,800 a month. You know, not a month, about $3,400 a month. So what I was saying is I get all these kids to learn how to swim, and then we're a pipeline. So once you get in the Chicago Park District, you can you can get in the post office, the police department, fire department, and so on, anything that's linked to us, basically. So you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's gonna be on the last thing that I'm doing. And like I said, once we become self-sufficient, we don't really have to worry about nobody. And as me, that's why I'm saying I'm not worried about we. I'm worried about what I can do, and that's what we need. That's how we got to attack from bases. I don't have time to sit down and worry about what everybody else is doing. As long as everybody do their own part, we get to what we need. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, just like we did in the 1980s and
Right,
1990s
right,
before
right.
cell phones and all the stuff came out, basically.
Well, shout out to you, AJ. That's
I
good.
know.
Them some great
I'm so
ideas.
proud. I'm out here flexing, and like all them people talking about we don't get along
Congratulations.
and all this stuff. Like all this crime in the neighborhood. I'm in Inglewood, Chicago, and I never had to have a strap on my side. If we learn how to stop walking around each other and start staying just hi on a daily basis, I'll make sure even if you mean mug me every day, I'm gonna say hi. What up, bro? Eventually, he's going to start talking back to me because he don't know that I'm not a threat. I'm out here to help, basically. You know what I'm saying? You my family. Even if it's not blood, we still family. If we learn how to talk to one another, we ain't even got to worry about the rest of that. It's gonna work itself out.
Yep.
Thank you,
Nether from there.
AJ.
Yeah, thank you, AJ. Nether say she from there too, and she ain't scared. Okay, let me mute your mic, AJ.
Uh,
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
What's up, host? How you doing?
Hey, host, how you doing? Y'all know Chris hosting now.
I
Oh
mean, I've been
yeah, I
doing it.
Yeah,
saw.
we saw him.
I've been doing it for
Yeah.
4 years, man. I just,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, I
And
didn't
I
know
was
that. I'm the newbie over here.
now my first page had 85,000 followers. So, but they zeroed me out because I was saying what I was saying and pulling no punches. You know what I'm
Yeah. Okay. I see. I'm the newbie over here, y'all. Okay, you want to address the prompt, Chris?
saying? Yeah. So, boom. I think anti-black immigrants should get the same thing as anti-black Americans. Whatever way you decide to penalize them, but I say they should be penalized if they put action in toward going against black people. I don't, I don't, it don't matter who it is, anti-black, whoever. I'm not just targeting on immigrants, it's targeting on Americans too, because there's a lot of anti-black Americans and some that are actually black. So whoever is anti-black could get it. That's what I'm saying. I land.
So the people like you, because
Well,
you're anti-black.
you would have to actually meet me.
No, I've seen enough. I don't
Face
need to
to
meet you.
face.
I don't think you want to meet me
You would
face to
actually have to
face.
meet me
But
face to
I've
face
seen enough.
and
Like,
say
how
that
you
crazy
tell
and
us. What did
say
you
that
say the other
shit to
day?
me.
Hold on. We're gonna get some decorum. Like, what did you say the other day? You were talking about how there's like this black on black crime thing. You were talking about also Black people can't come together in mass. You said a lot of different things. I remember very clearly. So we should make sure hold people like you accountable, correct?
I spoke the truth though.
No, you didn't, and that's a big lie.
Let me tell you something, bro. I grew up here.
You was also raised by an FBA woman, correct?
My man's.
A phenomenal sister.
Right, that taught me not to go against black people.
But you're doing it though.
How?
All right. Yeah, everybody got amnesia now.
Now
I just listed a couple ways.
Oh, Chris, wait a minute. Chris, he not lying on you because ever since you've been coming up here, you found out that you was part Caribbean. You come up here and you down talk Black Americans too.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. We heard you.
Listen, sis.
We heard you. I literally was in your room. You didn't even know I was in there, and I heard you.
Listen, I told you.
Too.
In my life, what y'all experiencing with immigrants, I never had to experience. You know why? Because I was paying more attention to what we was doing to each other. That's where I was paying attention.
I know, but Chris, don't.
So no. Hear me out. So you understand where I'm coming from? Because I'm tired of y'all Negroes calling me anti-black. Y'all
you
don't know
do
me
say
like
some anti-black stuff. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody lying on you.
It sounds like that. Listen, that's how you interpret things. I'm telling you. I'm trying to give you clarity right now. Listen to me, bro. It makes no sense. I'm sitting here saying to you, I always paid attention of the way we treat each other. When I see us posting videos of each other fighting online and shit, how do y'all feel about that?
I feel like World Star is owned by Haitians.
Yeah, I know it's propaganda, man.
So
I know
what I'm
that don't
saying
represent our culture.
What I'm saying is, I don't like that. It's painful for me to see that.
I know, but Chris,
hold on, wait. Let me finish, sis.
Okay.
You should probably talk to the Haitians if you don't like those fight videos and most of them.
I'm talking about black people, period. I'm not even separating nobody.
You should.
I don't like to see it. I told you, I was raised by people that taught me not to separate black people. We all
that's what we doing. So when we talk about us.
So all I'm saying is whoever's anti-black, whether you're American or immigrant, whatever you got coming to you, especially if you put action into trying to suppress black people. That's what I'm saying. And if you look at me, listen.
Am I lying, Loves? Hold on 1 second, Chris. Loves, remember that day he said he came up here and said that he found out he was part Caribbean. He was like, I'm kind of feeling like bump FBA. And he was saying all this different stuff. You said that again you wasn't probably saying it in that way, but you was geeking those immigrants to come up there and talk down on us. I heard you.
What I said was this. It's a particular FBA. The particular FBI I do not like are the Trump supporters. I don't like them. Yeah, F them. Yes, and I'm saying it right now. The Trump supporters, any Negro that voted for Trump and supports Trump.
Why are you mad? What Trump do to you?
Well, hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
Too then, bro. I mean, that's how you gonna be. That's the type of time you want to
What Trump do to you?
But that's not everybody. That's just y'all.
But what did Trump do to you?
What you mean? What he do to me?
Yeah, what did he do to you?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
You don't like what he doing?
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you one thing that negatively affected me from something Trump directly did.
What?
I told you I'm from New York City. When the Central Park 5 thing happened, and that guy put an ad in the paper.
Okay, we got to remove right, and that was the Democrat prosecutor and everybody else. You got restricted, Chris. I ain't drop you. Hey, Coach Bree. Coach Bree, you want to unmute?
Can't believe he just sat up here and lied.
Yeah.
Play stunk.
Coach Bree, you want to unmute? Okay, she must not be here. Chris, calm down. Okay, Coach Bree. Hey, no shirt. We'll wait. We'll give her a minute.
How you doing? I'm just glad to be in a civil room. I ain't been in TikTok space in about 4 minutes and I got kicked off 3 panels.
Why?
I ain't even did nothing. And they
supposed to tether spaces, brother. Them are tether spaces.
Nah,
we got the quorum here.
I don't even think they was tether spaces, brother. I thought they were Black Americans, but as soon as I came into space and I had one question, they check his background and
what was your question?
Oh, some tether was in the comments talking about why we not free on in America or something like that, and I just asked what do you mean by free? And next thing I know, I was getting blocked. And then the next panel I went to, same thing. I'm like, God
Yeah,
dang,
it's a lot of
can you?
cosplaying, brother. Them tether space. I'm telling you
Yeah,
firsthand experience. I experienced it too. So
yeah. So I'm glad to be back over here where I belong because I don't know why my FYP was making me
They
go to
beat you
those
up over
spaces
there.
anyway. What? What? With a bag over my head.
I don't bring no business to their lives. I'm coming straight over
Welcome
here.
back
For
home,
real.
family.
They
Thank you,
had
thank you,
soap in
thank
them
you.
socks, beating you with them, huh?
Man, I'm trying to tell you, I
I
was
love
ducking and
TikTok shop. I
dodging.
love TikTok shop. Okay, you want to address? Welcome home. Welcome home. It was
Thank you.
hard in them streets, wasn't it?
What? You can't walk by yourself, what they say.
Yeah. Okay, you want to address the prompt.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Anti-black immigrants. What should we do about this? Ooh, what should we do? I believe right now we are taking a big first step with this delineation, but I also believe we could go a step farther and we need to get into these political spaces and allow ourselves room to speak to each other and get bigger voices in these spaces and in political spaces so we can do our own thing against these people because we know for one thing for sure they are not over here to help us at all. They have never did anything for us, and on top of that they are always piggybacking off of us and our achievements. Nobody has ever helped us do anything. And when we always, I ain't saying we always needed help, but when we did have the olive branch out, nobody ever came to our need. So why should we do anything to that benefits them in any type of way? And to go that step further, we need to find a way to get these people away from us, out of our space, and out of our country. Simple. Excuse me, simple. But I'm not gonna lie and say I know everything and I know the right way to do it. And I might be a little emotional about it, but that's how I feel about it. And if the brighter side of us could come together and put together the plan, I'm all with it.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Revenue. Hey, Revenue. I almost put you on this prompt, but they couldn't get your gold shirt color right. It just didn't look right. It didn't match with the prompt.
doodoo
Y'all
stains on it.
y'all want to have open panel? If anybody want to come up, they can.
Coach Bree get her mic in order.
I got a question
Hold
for
on, Kayla.
no shit.
Did Coach Bree get her
No shirt, no shirt. Not SHIT.
SHIT? Yeah.
Nah, I said shit.
Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Let's see something real quick. Mind
Yeah.
Blade.
Hey, how's it going?
It's
Can y'all hear
going
me?
good. Yeah, I can hear
All
you.
right. Yeah, it's my first time doing a TikTok live, so I was trying to make sure everything was on. But about that subject, yeah. That guy talking about all black Trump supporters. Hey, I'm a Trump supporter. I'm getting what I voted for, getting them up out of here. That's gonna help us out a lot. Also, if they got so much smoke, we need to help them get back to their homeland. That's how I think, we ought to handle anti-black immigrants, and that's all of them. The black ones, the Asian ones, the white ones, everybody. They can get to stepping. Like Martin used to say, get to stepping. And we need to help them out. I mean, if you're able-bodied enough and you can join ICE, do that too. Get that bread and get them up out of here, because I was listening to one of your other broadcasts. I caught it on YouTube with the
Shout out to hold on,
Netflix.
man, Blad. Shout out to our YouTube family. Shout out to the YouTube chat. Thank y'all for finding us over here. Go ahead,
Yeah,
man, Blast. Thank you for
yeah,
joining.
yeah, yeah. And this Mexican guy, I don't know how long ago y'all recorded that, He's talking some mess about, our time is up and all of that. It's like, man, that's a direct threat, you know? And we need to be seeing them up out of here. And we need to be supporting any politician that's going to get them up out of here. And unfortunately, that ain't going to be Democrats. I'm not of the mindset that, we got to remember that Democrats are the original Klan party. The reason we never got reparations is because a Democrat blew Abraham Lincoln's brains out. And what they're doing now is just trying to
his brains out. I love TikTok shop. Go ahead,
Oh,
man.
I can't say that. I'm sorry. I love
Just
TikTok
kind
shop.
of, use different words, like use words like you talking to a kid when it comes to that. Okay.
Yeah. But that's what happened. And if you look at it, they're trying to starve us out by, economic deprivation. Everything that's supposed to come to us goes to everyone else. That's why I like Trump trying to get that 14th Amendment where it's supposed to be. So maybe all these homes and stuff that they get, and they do get them because I do Uber on the side, and I've taken, especially during the Biden administration, I've taken quite a few immigrants that spoke no English to brand new subdivisions or high rises. I'm in the Atlanta area. So I've taken them. I'm saying the way they do it to us, like they'll send you way out to some place that like Bethlehem, Georgia, or on the other side of Lawrenceville or something like that. And these people don't speak no English, yet they got a brand new home, 2-story with the garage and whatnot. Subdivisions so new that they don't even have the sidewalk fully laid out. That new. So, when these people try to talk about they're not getting this, we worked hard for it. It's all capped. They got all kind of, I'm pretty sure most of us seen those videos of them in Walmart, with the receipt, what was like $5,000 worth of food stamps and $13,000 worth of whatever they, cash, whatever that they can use off the EBT card. So we got to be careful of that. That's them usurping what's supposed to go to us. Those are kind of like our reparations. That's part of that 40 acres and a mule, all that help that they're getting, those benefits they're getting to start businesses and everything. And then when you go for a loan, even with perfect credit, they might hit you off for like $50,000 at the most. You really got to claw to get more. But I'll land right there. And thanks for having me up. And you run a pretty good space here. I'll be checking in more often.
All right, thank you, man, Blade. We appreciate you coming. You're welcome anytime. Coach Bree. Okay.
Worry about the tea
Hey,
time
Carlo,
first.
what you had to say to me, man? I felt like you was trying to be disrespectful. Everybody can see my name says no shirt, unless you can't read and can't see. What's up, bro?
I can read correctly. I know how to read.
Thank you, Phil.
Yeah. My question to you was what you said. Does that involve black immigrant, or maybe you're saying other people only, except black immigrant?
No. When I say immigrants, I'm talking about all immigrants, especially black, especially melanated immigrants. Let me not say black because I got my own definition and my own theory about that black, but especially melanated immigrants because y'all definitely are the ones cosplaying us the worst and tethering on to us the worst when y'all get here. And y'all try to abide by the rules, but y'all are living on the line, and y'all don't abide by the rules or be on code with us. So yes, I'm especially talking about you guys.
Man, giving ways how we could explain you and how we don't abide by the laws.
You know what they remind me of?
America, calm down, let him answer.
Wait a minute. You can't tell me to be quiet. You know what they
calm down, not be
to be quiet.
Hey,
No,
bro,
you
don't talk
calm
to the
down.
women
Don't
like
tell
that,
me what to
dude.
do.
Calm down, okay? Don't
So
talk to them like that.
you know what they remind me of? Remember back in high school and stuff like that, or even in middle school, the person that wants to be your friend, but you know how y'all walking in the hallway laughing and they leaning on you for every time something is funny and you be like, get off of me.
Yeah.
That's what these people remind me of. I swear. It's like they just like the friend that you don't want leaning on you. Like, get off of me. And it's just ridiculous. And I don't know why Kalo is playing slow. Like he don't understand stuff. Come on now, Kalo.
Facts. You
Tighten
acting.
up.
Yeah, he's definitely acting like he don't understand. Hey, Kalo, you
Apart
called
from the
yourself. Hold
monologue,
on.
from that monologue, are you gonna answer the question?
Hold on, Kalo. Yeah, I will. But hold on one second. You called yourself a black immigrant, right? That's what you called yourself.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. Let me ask you one quick question before I address your question, because your question is very easy, and I don't want to spend too much time on it. But since you call yourself a black immigrant, and I want you to tell me specifically, instead of just calling yourself an immigrant, why do you attach that black to it?
Because we are black.
Do,
We
what,
don't have to
what
attach anything.
what do
It's
you
like
mean by black? Are you just talking about a racial category, or you talk about skin color?
for 1,000 years, as you know, I hope Africa was known as the black continent. If you go to Asia,
N-
you ask them what's the
No,
black continent in the
no,
world, they will tell you
no,
Africa.
no,
Middle
no.
East, they will tell you the same. Australia, they will
That's a
tell you the
lie, though.
same.
That's a lie,
I
though.
think in America, they will also tell you the same.
Oh, no, no, that's a lie. Because you're talking about areas. They didn't call that whole continent black. And first of all, back then it wasn't even called Africa. So, like,
It, it was called Africa.
no, oh my
And hold
gosh,
on. He just lied.
oh my
The
god.
land was called black, not the people. The people were not called black. The land was.
How can you call the land black? If the people in the land
Oh
were
my
black.
gosh. First of
The
all,
way
we got to start with, we got to have genuine conversations. We
You
can't
gotta,
start off with lies.
yep. Be honest and stop lying.
Golly.
Sure, let me
They talk to
explain.
us like we just stupid, like we don't know nothing.
No
I got
shirt.
no
This is every
option
night.
but to
Hold
be
on,
real
Kayla. Hold
with
on.
you
Let me explain to
guys.
my brother real quick. Hold on. No shirt. This is every night with Kalo. He's just a musty immigrant. All right, that's what I've chopped him up to be. He's a
Why
disgruntled
being
employee of the
disrespectful though?
African Union, come here to go against us every single night. So the other night, I think it was him. He admitted to my OG right here, helicopter doctor, and he said that only one person, at least one person in the village knows how to read and write. So he's a little
I
slow.
never
So
said
you got
that
to give
though.
him a little bit of time
Oh, now
to
you want
marry.
to lie? You did say that. Don't
Didn't he
sit
say
here
that
and
the other
lie.
night? Okay, I
No,
Yes,
thought
he
I
no,
was
look,
did.
tripping.
I got a
my
He
question for
did. He
Kalo when
said
y'all
one
get done.
person in his village
why
know
is
how
you
to read
lying
and
to
write.
yourself? I never said anything
You
about my
did say
village.
that. Oh my
Ever.
God, y'all lie so much. That is crazy.
I'm confused.
Y'all be lying. Well, you're
It's
confused because you
literally
can't
in their
remember the
DNA.
lies you tell.
no, no, no,
Stop
no.
lying.
Hey, Kalo, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Say if me and you got together and we went on a vacation, and say we went to Japan, what would you call yourself in Japan?
African?
An African, right?
Yes.
Guess what I would call myself?
American?
A Black American. Now we went to Australia. Now
Yeah.
say we went to Australia. What are you going to call yourself in Australia?
African again?
What would I call myself?
American?
Right. Now say we came all the way back home and came to America. What would you call yourself?
African again?
No, you won't. You just said you would call yourself black.
Exactly. You lied again.
Look, for us in Africa, calling ourselves black is not a badge. You will not go to
But that's the whole point.
hold on,
The point.
hold
Hold on.
on.
Wait. Before you make your point, but that was my whole point. See, when I leave and go to places, I never change. I am who I am 100% of the time. When I
There's
go
a
to
reason
when I
why
go
you do
wait,
that.
wait, wait, wait. When I go to Japan, I'm a Black American. When I go to Australia, I'm a Black American. This is not just for you, but I had to do this with my homeboy because he's Nigerian. I'm like, he be like, when he told me out of his mouth, I ain't even ask him. He's like, when I go over there, I act like I'm Black American because I get more benefits. Because
Correct.
me and him go to China. He said I get more benefit, long as because he sound like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't really have the twin. He been here just like, you know what I'm saying? We've been boys for about 20, 25 years. So he's been in a current. He not a swing, but he's full Nigerian. So, and my thing is this: when y'all go out here and call yourself black, they're not looking at you as a black. You know what I'm saying? A black, whatever. I don't know. Where are you from?
The great country of
Okay, hold
Uganda.
on. We
From
got a new
Uganda.
guest up on the
Okay,
stage.
go ahead.
Hold
I'll
on.
mute.
Yvette. Yvette. Yeah, she probably was gonna try to switch that profile or something.
But
Hey,
no,
AJ,
shit didn't answer my
hold
question.
on. Hey, AJ, you know what's kind of funny though? When you hit him with that, right? He called
Yes, sir.
when we got back to America, he called himself African, and we know that's a lie because he said
He
he
called himself black. I'm
a
not
black
knocking that.
immigrant. Yeah,
You
Racially,
guys are
you
not
are
getting my
but
black,
point.
hold on,
but I would
but
go
hold on.
off my main ethnicity before I'm ever black.
No,
You
but
get what I'm saying?
right after that, did you catch this part though? Right after that, right? He said
Mm.
that it's not like wearing saying that he's black is not like a badge of honor. Okay, if it's not like a badge of honor or anything significant, why? So my first question: why do you
I
attach
don't
it
know, but we
in
have a
front of the
new person
immigrant
up
part?
here.
Why
Hold
do you
on.
Do
say
you?
black immigrant?
Hold on. We gotta get to the new people on the stage. Balloon,
Yes.
hello.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing? You wanna ask Black
Yes.
Americans a question?
Yes. I just want to ask a question.
Okay.
So, let's say somebody from somewhere in Africa, anywhere in Africa, most likely sub-Saharan Africa, like Nigeria, Ghana, Benin, Ethiopia, anywhere in the bottom. From I'm just gonna exclude Northern Africa, right? If that person goes anywhere in the world, in China, in France, in any other country outside of Africa, and for some reason somebody out there has to make a description of him, maybe this person is involved in anything or they're trying to just to locate that person,
Wait a
how do you
minute,
think they will how
Balloon,
do you think they will
American. That was Balloon who said that about at least one person can speak.
Okay.
Okay, go
My
ahead,
bad.
Balloon.
I apologize, Kalo.
Go ahead, Balloon. Balloon, you want to unmute yourself?
hello, can you hear me?
Yep, go ahead. I give you 20 more seconds. So the
Yeah,
bottom
yeah. So
line is,
yeah,
if you
if
about
that
to
person
say,
has to, if somebody has to describe him
if the
without
bottom
knowing
line is you
anything
gonna
about
say,
him.
yeah, I think we get where you going. Um,
Oh, okay, thank you.
uh, American, you want to answer that, or FBA Maroon?
Yeah, FBA Maroon can take it.
Yeah, he's basically trying to say, can you guys cosplay as us in other countries? No, they know the difference
No,
between
he's saying if somebody was to describe them, if they go to any other place outside of Africa, how would they describe them? That's what he's saying.
as an ethnicity.
No, he trying to say they
No,
gonna describe
no,
them as
no.
black.
Let's just say I go somewhere and I'm involved in something, and they want to describe me. How do you think they will describe? I don't want to say something
Musty.
negative. I don't want to say
Musty. I
crime
think they'll
because
call you
you
A
can
musty.
be
musty
involved in
African.
anything,
Yeah,
right?
I think they'll
A
How
call
would
you
musty
you?
ass
stank
African.
Y'all
and
are funny as
peppercorn and
hell.
yellow eyes. I think it'll be a whole lot of uh and one. And shout out to and one. I
Thank
think
you,
you'll have some G
Mia.
unit. Huh?
Musty
Oh,
pissy ass African.
yeah. Yeah.
But
And then
if
they
you
gonna
get
look at
the
the
That's
same
that's
sandals.
that that's
disrespect,
how
Them
you think they will
sandals.
describe. I'm
Hold on.
asking
They will describe you
honestly.
as Buddha
Hold on.
Scratchimus.
Yeah, yeah, they gonna say this dude got
Why
peppercorns.
when I ask this question,
Hold on, Caleb.
it tend
I'm
to
answering your question,
I'll
brother. You
answer
got
your
2
question when he
minutes.
done.
That's not
Monkey. They
Kalo.
gonna say that
Oh
monkey.
yeah,
They
they
gonna
all
say that
sound the
monkey.
same. It's just the same
Y'all come on
circular.
and give him an answer.
Yeah, they gonna say they gonna say you're African, bro. They gonna hear your accent. They gonna see the way you dress, and
no
they
no no
know
no
you
no
guys are
no
not
no no
us.
no without knowing without hearing my accent. I'm talking
How they
about they
not gonna
just
hear
see
your
me
accent?
somewhere and
How
then
they
no
not gonna
I'm
hold on?
saying
They
listen
gonna say
please
you. They gonna say
don't
you.
change my question. Please
Man,
don't
if
change
you
my
don't talk over me, listen, Balloon. They gonna say you of African descent. That's what they gonna say. Go ahead, AJ. You want to answer for him? Maybe he'll understand your answer.
Yeah, they're gonna apply to you whatever you tell them that you are. My question is to you: why wouldn't you tell
No, you
people
don't
what you
understand
are?
my question. I don't think you understand my question. I'm sorry. I don't think you understood my question. I'm
Okay.
talking about without them asking me any question, without
He wants you to
them
say black. They
interacting with
gonna
Hold on,
me.
hold on.
If they have to describe me just by looking at me and say somebody like did that,
They're
how do
gonna
you
say
think they will
a
do
black
it?
man.
Beyond,
Honestly,
No, they're not.
and in all honesty, now I'm honestly, I'm a they'll say that you a black man. Is that what you were looking for?
No, they won't. I've been over there to
No,
Asia.
right.
I
Hold
No,
on,
lived
the
hold on,
in
hold
heck
Asia
on.
they
for
won't.
years. Hold on a second.
It's a point that I'm
Hold on.
making.
Let me answer. Let me ask
It's
this
a
this is
point that
question.
not
I'm
what I'm
making real
looking
quick.
for.
Hold
Right.
It's
on,
He
real
not
quick.
trying.
about.
Let
Hold
me
I'm,
ask
on.
this
He trying to
question.
this is
make a
not
point.
about.
Hold on. AJ trying to make a point. I see where you going. You
Mhm.
want? Yeah. You want? Go ahead, man.
Okay. Now they will tell you that you are a black man. Now what's next? I'm gonna mute your mic.
Okay, thank you. So my thing is, and right, and I'm sorry if I offend anybody, right? I don't think I said anything yet to offend anybody, but I'm just saying that because I'm not here to argue, right? I've been around the world, right? And I've been in
No, he
several
said
different
now
places.
what? He said now what?
Now what? So
No,
now basically what I'm
because it
saying,
seems
now that
like
I
you are
said that you
saying
a
that.
black man, now what's the next thing that you was going to say because of that?
So no, because maybe I misunderstood. Because it seems like people on the panel have a problem with an African saying at any
No.
time
What I'm
that he's
getting at,
black.
what I'm getting at, since I answered your question and said you was, I seen you as a black man. Now, say if I came up to you and asked you, "What are you?" What would you tell me?
Okay, that also depends on
No, it
where
don't
you asking this
depend.
Ah,
question.
that
What
third
are
world
you?
brain helicopter.
Telling you.
They be seeming
Oh,
smart
this
I'm
is
helicopter.
telling you,
crazy.
baby.
This is
And
James,
then
crazy.
that
James, for that.
third world brain always
That's what
show
it is.
up.
They be so
Hey,
I'm
confused
telling
when they ask them
hey,
some basic stuff.
He seen where I was going. He darted
can,
right
can
around
I
me.
can I say something to
uh-huh.
him
And
real
then what I
quick?
was gonna say earlier, right before, and
Okay,
Go
I
ahead,
I'm gonna
just
let him
helicopter.
be, right? Is I lived in Asia for years, right? When I was traveling overseas, and trust and believe me, they knew the difference between an African and a black. When I went over to all them Asian countries, it don't matter which one I was in, they knew that I was black, and they called me black. They did not call me African. When they see Africans, they called Africans Africans. And I'm going back on mute.
Hey,
Because that's how African
hold on, Kalo.
introduced them.
Why do you wait a minute? Why do y'all want what I don't understand is what you talk about us like dogs. We're lazy, we don't have no power, all this stuff. Why would you even want to be
I didn't
attached?
call
Be
anybody
quiet and
name. I
stop
didn't say you were
talking.
lazy. You don't know the thing.
Listen here, sugar bear. Stop talking when I'm talking. Why would y'all want to be attached to the word black when that's what they call you guys look down on that word. You sit here and say we're lazy, you sit here and say baby mamas and baby daddies and all this different stuff. Why would you even want to be attached to that? Why?
Now look at you victimizing you.
Answer the question. Don't say nothing smart, just answer the question.
Well, I've never called anybody baby mama or whatever you just said. I don't. You don't know me, right? I can only speak for myself and the people
But your
that I'm
people do.
around.
But your people do.
Listen,
Just
No,
answer
I
they
the
can only
don't.
speak
answer. Y'all
with
can
I can
never
only speak
answer
for
a
myself and the
question.
people that
Lord
I'm
have
around,
mercy.
and this is not the kind of language they use around me. So if you
Answer the
happen to be
question.
around
Okay, if you
people,
don't have the answers,
Love,
then be
I mean,
quiet and stay on mute.
American, you already know
Okay,
with these Africans,
right.
it's always gonna be never me,
So
never my
Kalo,
family. It ain't nobody I'm around.
exactly.
I
Right.
can answer the question.
So Kalo, why do you guys want to be attached to being called black when you guys call us baby mamas, uneducated,
Okay,
powerless, and
AJ
all
and
this?
no shirt. I'm gonna rotate y'all down so we can have
okay, can
space
I say
for the
something
new
quickly
people.
and then
No,
Thank
because you
y'all.
don't
Yes,
have
All right, that'll be
y-
fine.
yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
I just want to say one last
Bubba.
thing for
No,
Bolo.
Okay. All
because you
right,
So
don't
hold
have
on.
the
Hold
answer. I'm
on, no shirt.
asking. I'm sorry, sis. No, Bubba. I'm asking Kalo because you don't seem to have the answer. So Kalo.
Yes, here's the answer. First of all, for thousands of years, Africa has been known as the land of the blacks. Number one, the word Sudan itself, it means black, right? In ancient time, the word Ethiopia means black.
That's a lie again. It means
It's,
dark skin.
it is not debate number one.
Okay, hold
I don't
on. No
know.
shirt. What's your question? What did you want to
Okay,
say?
it really wasn't even a question. It was just a statement that I needed to tell Ballum because he's talking about if he goes out to a different country and what would they call him. First thing first, you can't take our when I say our, I'm talking about America. You can't take our racial construct and apply it to other places where they don't have that construct. It don't exist. So you can't say if I go to this place over here, are they gonna call me black? No, that is an American construct, bro. You trying to take you trying to make a race thing and take it worldwide. And y'all love doing it, especially when y'all get to America. Y'all try to turn the race thing on when you know damn well y'all don't even use the race construct in your own country. That's
Can I say
crazy.
something quickly?
And I'm gonna
Okay, hold
fall and
on.
I'm gonna
No,
fall back.
we have somebody I need to
Just
ask
one
something
thing
to.
quickly. Okay.
Go ahead. All right, thank you, No Shirt. I gotta ask this man something. Hopefully he connect. Go ahead, Balloon.
So, I'm African, right? And you guys know that in Africa we have languages or dialect, depending on how you want to call it, right? So, is that a word for black man in my native tongue? Yes, there is a word for black man in my native tongue. So, if there is a word for black man in my native tongue, it's because when I have to describe or somebody has to describe somebody who's not white, I mean, who's not black or who's not like one of us, if he has to describe or talk about two people, one white or whatever, or Asian or whatever, he will say the black man and the white man because that's how it is,
Why would you
right?
have to
So
say
the
that in
white
a predominantly? Why would you have to say that in a predominantly male? Wait a minute, stop. What
Okay,
the heck
y'all,
is
hold
going
on.
on?
We gon' go ahead, American. So we can. I gotta ask somebody something. So go ahead.
I'm done. He just gonna sit here and lie. I'm done.
Chief,
Yeah, thank you
make
so
the point.
much.
hold on, Balloon. You want to ask Black? What's your ethnicity, Chief?
Oh, I'm Nigerian. I'm
You
Nigerian.
Nigerian. Okay, you
Yes,
want to
ma'am.
ask Black Americans a question?
Yeah, I want to ask them a question real quick. Can they tell the difference between a Chinese and a Taiwanese? Can any Black American tell the difference?
Yes,
What's the difference, please?
Yes.
What's the difference?
absolutely. The difference is their head shape and the shape of their body.
What's the shape of the body of the Chinese and Taiwanese? What's the difference? Can you explain to
And
us?
man, look, man, like I just told you, man, I'm not about to go into no deep
No,
definitions.
you
The
got to give
Chinese
us
typically have
details,
a
though.
wider head. Hold on,
Okay.
so hold on, okay, I'm explaining it. Calm down.
Okay.
They typically have a wider head and a shorter, stockier body than the Taiwan or than the other guy that you talk about. The island folks tend to be slender, they tend to be smaller, and they tend to be a little bit more darker than a Chinese person.
No, that's not true because I have met Chinese and Taiwanese,
Hold
and
on,
most
y'all.
people.
Hold on, Chief. So
Yeah.
why didn't you? I muted you so I can read this. Why didn't you come up here and ask about degeneracy? Because your comment was so you attaching black to your degeneracy in your communities. Shaking my head, Lord have mercy. What degeneracy would you like us to talk about?
Oh, the other the lady was saying, why are you trying to attach to us as blacks, but you call us baby bombers, you call us this, and she was listing several degeneracy. So it
Yeah,
was
she was
funny to me.
listening. She was listening. She was listing things that you guys say.
But that's why is she trying to attach that to blackness. She
No,
was
that's what
no.
you guys say.
She was saying, why are you trying to attach to black, or why do you want to be black since you trying to call us this and
Yeah,
that?
because
Black has
that's
nothing to
Context.
do
go
with
ahead,
black
American.
I'm
degeneracy.
sorry. I'm sorry. Loves.
No,
I'm
go
so sorry.
ahead. Because he say he was talking to you.
Oh Lord, Hammer. In context, I
Okay.
was asking, why would you guys want to be attached to something, a term
Mm-hmm.
so derogatory? and I listed things that you guys call us. That's what I said. That was the question.
No, so if I call you a particular thing, does that mean I'm insulting your skin color or what
Oh
you
my
identify
God,
as?
I'm done. I'm going back on mute.
No, I mean you
He
shouldn't
understood
attach.
you,
You should
American.
you
He
you shouldn't
understood you. He's
attach.
just trying to backtrack because he
No,
got
no, no,
called out by Miss
no.
Loves.
He, I'm
Always
Hold on,
different between
Nigerian.
American and
Hold on,
understand.
Nigerians. Hold on, Nigerians. He understood exactly what you meant, and Miss Loves called him out, and then he got up here and want to backtrack, which is the Nigerian scamming way. So yeah,
hold
he
up,
understood
American.
clearly what you meant.
Hold up,
And by the
American.
way, also too, OG Helicopter answered your question, and then you got debunked and started scrambling. So what's really the issue?
Can I go forward? I don't know where you are telling or saying things that I thought of, or I don't know. But I'm saying an average Black American cannot tell the difference between a Chinese and a Taiwanese. So the same way other people.
You sound
Um,
stupid as hell. They know the
can I
difference. Wait a
finish?
minute.
Of course,
You
it's gonna sound stupid to you.
no, you sound stupid as hell. People know the difference between an African and an American. What do you? Why would you?
What is going on? Love, do
No,
you send me
wait a
the mic
minute.
to knock?
American, how you doing, man? Why you doing?
Just like we know the difference between a Mexican and El Salvadorian. El Salvadorian is smaller. Mexicans are a little
I can bet
taller. Wait a
$1,000 you
minute.
can tell the
There is
difference.
always a distinct difference in races. So stop trying. Why are y'all lying? This is just ridiculous. Stop the lying. You are not. Listen, I know y'all want to be Black American so bad. Too bad,
No,
so
we
sad.
don't.
Yes,
God
you
forbid.
do.
God forbid. I don't want to be that.
Yes, you
He
do.
said, God
Well, go back
forbid.
to your country. I'm about to eat you up in a minute.
Hold on,
Now,
American. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Say, God
So,
Love,
forbid.
love. Why are you
hold
muting
on.
me? I don't know what's going on.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on, Kalo. What do you mean, God forbid? Yeah, hold on. What's up with those grape festivals over there and all those things y'all got going on in Nigeria? And you talking about God forbid I ever have to go to Nigeria and live and poop in the street.
Are
So
you a
how
funny
dare
guy?
you? How dare you? Shut up,
I
Kalo.
mean, God forbid for me to be a Black American. I don't want to be that.
What's wrong
God
with being a
forbid.
black American?
I don't want to. I don't want to say it here, but I
Okay,
mean, God
Kalo, you can
forbid.
come back another time. What does that mean? Gus.
Ticklish tethers, Miss Loves, just
Man,
ticklish
I
as hell.
cannot. I
They goofy
cannot.
and so corny.
Man,
I
They
he's
know. I know
slow.
you're not happy that I said what I said,
You
but
still
it is
wearing
it
my
is
clothes
truth.
I donated to y'all from '06. You like
Yeah, it's
46 years
okay.
old
Yeah,
now
yeah,
and
yeah.
wearing my
The
shirts
same
that I had
Babel.
when I was
The
5
same
years
Babel.
old. You want to be just
FBA.
like us
wait,
so
did you
bad.
say slave babble?
Yes,
Oh,
he
I never.
did.
Oh, I didn't hear
oh,
I
that.
hell
did.
no.
That,
And
that's a
y'all
lie.
are slave traders?
That's a lie.
And they're
Love. I
still
never
slaves
said
to this
anything
day
like
in their
that.
own homeland.
Them.
Oops.
Listen. Oh Lord.
That's what you in
Okay.
balloon, you say you never hear anything. It's always a reason why people, Africans, act the way they act, right, Balloon?
That's
Ain't that
not
what you
that's
told?
not what he said.
No,
That's
ain't
not what
that?
he said.
No, it is what he said.
Explain.
And what he said
Explain.
about
No.
degeneracy, hold on.
I'm
Yes, yes,
sorry.
yes. Hold on. And what he said about degeneracy in the comments that made me even bring him up in the first place. Nobody was talking to him. We didn't even
Did he
know he
just
was in the
run?
room. So what are you talking
You,
about?
you speak, love. Love, that's my
Don't
car.
Explain.
nobody got allowing you to
I
drop
didn't
you.
hear the
I'll
word
just drop
slave.
your ass.
I didn't hear the word slave out of his mouth. So if you can put him back so he can explain, because I don't. That's not what
No,
I heard.
that's not what we do here. When people say
I believe he
craziness out their
fled like
mouth,
you normally do.
exactly.
No, I
When,
dropped him.
yeah, you don't
He
get to
called
Okay.
sit
us
up
a
here and
slave.
Yeah.
disrespect
So
us and
please,
explain the
I
disrespect.
mean,
I know what
I'm
I
not
heard.
gonna. I'm okay. I
Chat, did
thought. I
y'all hear
mean,
him say that? The chat even say he said it.
And he
What
said
we got
slave
allowing you
babble.
from? Yeah, he said slave babble.
he said the same Bible. I don't think he said.
No.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
whatever. Gus,
Listen. Hey,
hold on. No, hold on, because I'm upset now. Gus,
Yes,
you
yes,
want
love.
if
to,
that's
and
what he
what,
said, he
hold on, Balloon. And what was so funny, Gus?
So
Act
can
like
I introduce
hyena.
myself, please?
Go ahead and ask the Black Americans a question. What can we help you with
Okay,
today?
so can I introduce myself, please?
We know who you is, Gus. You've been here before.
Okay.
Like we
I
forgot. We remember all y'all.
love your panel been
Thank
so
you.
good, but now you becoming biased. Sorry to say that you
What?
becoming biased. Yeah,
Lord
you're becoming
Jesus.
biased
How?
because if you give FB a chance to express themselves, give other people to have contrary
I give,
opinion
hey,
the same
listen,
chance.
listen, Gus, hold on. Let me explain to
I'm
you.
not teaching you
I
how to run
should
your
hold
panel.
on. Let me mute you so I can explain it to you. Night after night, we sit up here and get called all kind of stuff. How long did you think I was gonna be able to be unbiased? Huh? You just heard the man say slave babble that you thought was funny. Hold on, hold on. If you cool when you come up on this panel, we'll hear you out. Just don't be disrespectful. But when you get disrespectful, I'm gonna be disrespectful. We gonna be disrespectful, and I'm not gonna stop it. Why should I? I'm sick of being called slaves and everything else. Immigrants come up here, including Africans, night after night, and say, okay. So that unbiased, everybody have a voice and all that. I'm sorry. I'm only human. That bush, that's over. That's over with. If your ass come up here and get all disrespectful, you ain't no being patient and tolerant. No. Them days is over, Gus. Sorry.
Okay, I listen to you. So
Okay, go
the,
ahead,
the
Gus.
reason
Now you want to ask Black Americans a question? I really don't care about the complaints. I do the best I can. You know what I mean? If you don't like it
yeah,
here no more, go where you like it at. Like I tell everybody. And I don't care if
okay,
they're an
love.
immigrant or a Black American or whoever. If you don't like it here, Gus, go where you like it at.
Okay, I hear you. So this
Okay.
is the reason why sometimes we, because most African, when they come here, they come to respect you because you're a
But
lady
Gus,
and
I
this that.
don't want to talk about that. You making my head
Yeah,
hurt.
but
That ain't the prompt.
American always disrespectful. So
Okay,
when she
Gus.
try to
See
disrespect
what I
people,
mean? And then you
He
wonder
didn't
why
answer
people
your
snap.
and he didn't answer your question while he was laughing when
now,
when his homeboy said that.
Yeah.
okay, so
But he want to come
so
up here
what's the
and
question?
complain.
Y'all
Yeah,
bush
you
meat in
What's
the
you
the
got a
question?
hood.
question. It's ask Black Americans a question, Gus.
Okay, no, so my question go to FB and not African American because there's a distinction between
Oh Lord. See
African
what I mean?
American.
This
You
is
said,
this
Yeah,
but
these
you
is
little
said I
sleight
should
of
ask.
hands.
no,
You
I
said I
don't
should
know. But you
ask.
going into this monologue knowing we are the same
No, it's
people.
not monologue. You said I
But
should
we
ask
we the
FBA a
same people.
question.
No, I said Black Americans. That say ask Black
So,
Americans one question. Can you read?
love, you told me to ask a question, right?
I said, yep.
And you,
The thing say ask Black Americans a question. This don't do it
okay,
say we all the same people? You singling out FBA and you got to tell us you separate them and all that jazz. Like nobody asked you all that, Gus. Just ask your
okay, my question
question.
go to foundational Black American.
Oh
So
Lord, they
this is
the
my
same
question.
people. Go ahead, Gus.
Okay, love, let me just ask my question, please. So, I got a question for helicopter. Is he still here? So,
Yeah, I'm
Mr.
here. I'm
Helicopter,
listening to you. Go ahead.
you always claim that you build everything. You the most richest people on earth. Why you always cry for to African come here and don't want to collaborate with y'all to help you? Because if you have everything and you build everything, what other help you need from African?
Bro, it's kind of
Can I answer
hard
that?
to address the question when you lied. So I'll let somebody else, whoever said they want to answer, y'all go ahead.
I didn't lie.
See,
You
it's
always
I
saying
said I
that.
want to answer because
Go
I
ahead,
came
That's a
Nether
up
good
Boo.
for,
question.
Hey, Nether Boo.
hey there. I didn't come
hey
up to stay. I
auntie.
came up for the ignorant Nigerian, but he got dropped before I could get to him. So I'll answer Gus's dumb question and then I'll go back down. He said, why don't we collaborate when we come over? Since
Yeah,
we claim we built everything. We built it. What do you mean we claim? You see that it is built and it was our people who did it. Number two, collaborate with you where? You don't even want to be around us when you get here. And we don't want to be around you either. Now we don't. This is why delineation is in full motion. And I am very happy for it. I don't want to shop in your stores anymore. And let's see how many Chinese people will come in there and buy from you. You'll go to them, you'll buy their food. I've never seen a Chinese person in an African store or any other thing that you have. They don't get their hair braided. They don't need, you don't do nails, so they don't come to you. So everything you guys get up here and say, you are very disrespectful. I used to have an inkling of, and I don't care, but now I just got disrespect for you. So don't talk about what we claim to build because we did build this. If you go out right now and look at Africa, you ain't got nothing built, maybe a couple of things here and there. And if you go to Europe where they say, or what's the place y'all help me where the white people came from, white tea people came from? Their land is
All
just
that.
as flat as yours.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have anything either because it's all over here where we.
Yes, they do.
Sorry, y'all, my phone rang, but I'm done. I'm gonna go back to the comments, and if I see another thing from Chief that don't make sense, you get muted for the rest of the night.
So can I
Love y'all.
respond
Thank you for
to
the
Peace, Miss
gifts.
ignorant?
Boo.
Love you
All
too,
right, baby.
Nedible.
Thank you,
And
Natabu.
you
Nadabu,
heard
Appreciate
can
what
I ask her
she
a
just
question
said
before she
too.
goes?
You're gonna get no muted for
And
the
then
rest of the night.
also we gotta rotate the stage. We got people in the queue. Thank you, Balloon. Thank you.
Love,
Y'all can come back
love.
up.
Can I respond to the ignorant
Go.
and Boo said?
Somebody had a question for me.
Who you calling ignorant?
The woman I just spoke, the
What?
lady that I
Who
just
you
spoke,
calling ignorant? Wait a minute.
the baby mama
Wait a
that just
minute.
spoke.
What? You're. Oh, you.
You
I'm
goddamn
sorry, I
right. I'm a
dropped him. I'm
five
not
baby
taking
Oh
that.
mama
God.
and a
Ladies,
husband of
Oh
don't get
30
my
mad.
years. What are
Ladies,
you
God.
don't get
talking
I
about?
restricted.
just was
With your
see.
Yeah.
scamming, paternity fraud, having no good toilet built place, barren land. You don't want to get in it with me because
Oh,
I will hurt your feelings.
So it's only good when you guys
I
do it,
was
but if
just
they
about to dig my nails in his
It's
face.
great when we do it. So keep on going,
It's
Kalo.
not
What
great.
now?
It's annoying. So you should be
Oh,
quiet.
It's great
okay.
when we do it. To you
Hold
too,
on.
you can
What the
shut the hell
hell?
up as
Hold
well.
on. Hold on. What's going on? Oh, people want to tussle with us tonight.
The musty hour now. All the
Okay,
Africans
Oh,
and
we
getting
I
could
ain't
musty
got nothing
mad.
tussle.
but
It's the
What is
baby
time.
going
daddy hour
on?
Oh, we
now.
could tussle.
The child support hour
Hold on,
now.
y'all. Let's
The
get to the
street
new
pharmacist hour
people.
Yeah,
now.
you
Hold
an anchor
on.
baby?
Please
Are you
don't
an
come
anchor
off
baby?
mute.
Cause
Not you, Netherboo. Hold on. Girl, what is going on? Kalo, if you come off mute, we dropping you. Hey,
we
Avery.
all got our finger on the button.
Yes. Every.
Hi, how's everybody doing?
Hey, how you doing? You want to address the
Um,
prompt?
okay, so it says ask Black Americans one question. So I don't necessarily have a question for the general population of Black Americans, but I do have a question for those who strongly identify with the identifier FBA. So my question is, does it occur to you that there are disrespect that's going both ways when it comes to the quote unquote Africans and Black Americans? Does that matter to you or at all, or does it only matter when?
Wait, can you repeat that, Every?
Okay,
Repeat that
I'll say it
question.
like this.
Just say it.
Um, does it concern you at all that some FBAs disrespect Africans, or do you feel like they fully have the right to do so?
Indicated.
For
Yeah,
60.
I'm gonna tell
Oh,
you
go ahead, Miss
like
Natabu.
this. Not only were we not thinking about Africans, we weren't disrespecting them, but we found out later, especially when social media came about, that all they do is sit and talk about us. We, the baby mamas, all this projection going on, we still didn't say anything. But then when we turn around and they want to tell us we're 13%, but we 50% in the jail as if they're not sitting up in there right along with some of our people and disrespect us, we let that mess
While
go.
going
So
under
now
black.
we're not even trying to, yeah. So now we're not trying to match your disrespect. We will match your respect, but I'm a top your disrespect.
Period.
Gotcha. So this is kind of like a tick for tack
No, it's
Hold on,
not.
situation.
Apri.
No, it's not a tit for tat. Well, I mean, do
Okay.
you think it's fair for us to have to put up with this disrespect in our own country?
I don't think that is fair for anybody to put up with disrespect.
So when
So
they
your
gave it to
parents
us
didn't
first, did
teach
you
you
go
how.
on their panel and say to them, hey, it's not right for you to disrespect FBA and Black Americans? Did you do that? Or did you just come over here to tone check us?
Repeat the question.
Did
What'd
you
you say?
come over to this Black American FBA panel to tone check us and not go to an African panel where they talk stuff? They got a hand sitting over a dog's head and the dog is named FBA. Do you go over there and tell them the same thing? Hey, guys, stop disrespecting the Black Americans. This is why they're getting in your ass. Do you say that at all?
So I don't know. Okay, so this thing with the whole Black Americans going against Africans, this is like for me
But the
a
question
TikTok
though, the
thing.
question,
Do I what? So like I
do
You
said,
got
you go on
selective
an
hearing, Miss
African
Nettleboo.
panel
I
and
I
tone
don't.
check them
Shut
like
up
you're
and let
doing
her
to us
answer it.
now?
Okay. Are
Bitch,
you
come
ready for
off
Girl,
me
mute.
to
who
Come
the fuck
respond?
off
is
mute
you
one more
talking
time.
to?
So
Who you
I've been
talking
kind of.
to?
Hold on, Pam.
Who you
Asula.
talking
Oh,
Listen to
to?
the
hold on.
street
Hold
pharmacist.
on.
This street pharmacist
Hold
that keep
on.
on turning on his
Hold on.
mic.
Hold on. Sulu, what's your ethnicity?
Oh, I'm African American.
What?
So she's an African.
See how
What?
it goes
So,
both ways, the cackling that we do when we hear
That's how you
foolery.
can tell them immigrant laughs.
Free. Welcome to the African who came up on the panel,
I can
didn't
tell
even address
that
the
Can
host.
I
Hold on,
EBT
finish
hold on,
laugh
responding
that
to
hold
you.
her
on, hold on,
question?
because we just sat here and listened to y'all babble.
Can I finish responding
Hold on.
Nah,
respond to her
Wait
because
a
question?
minute.
we need to deal with something else right now. Oh,
And
Yeah.
y'all need
Lasulo,
to stay on your mics until somebody tells
how
you to
can
come
we help
off.
you? How did you have a
Because what I'm
question for
saying.
Black Americans? Hold on, Afri. We got your sister over here. Osulu, did you have a question for Black Americans so we can go ahead and answer your question and send you on your way?
Yes, I did.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I had a question.
Hmm.
Why are you guys so miserable?
Okay.
Why you an anchor baby?
Why
Why
are
the
you a
fuck are
baby
you
mama,
over
but
here,
you're
bitch?
I am
expired
a baby
old
mama, a
woman?
happily
American.
You're
married
old,
baby mama
you're
of
old, and you're
5.
expired. Okay, you have
And
no
you're
life. You want to take a
young and
life?
you're
Expired.
dumb.
I thought I had the
Oh,
list.
I could have.
At
Oh, I
least
could have
I
got
don't
with
sound
her.
like a
Oh, I
melanated
could have got
Arnold
with her. You could have
Schwarzenegger.
left her ass right up there.
Okay, so now that she's gone, let me attempt to answer the
That
question.
was a good one, love.
So
My bad.
when you ask me why
Tear
don't
my
I
ass up
do,
over here.
gotcha. So when you say why don't I go to African panels and you describe a situation that I've never seen, I don't go
I
typically
said, do
to any.
you go and tone check them like you're trying to do
First
us?
of all, I don't be in these. I don't know where you guys are going, but I don't be in these spaces
I
for
saw
one.
you in
Okay,
I
then
think
you
I
have
saw
no
you
right to say what
you
you
saw
just
I saw
said.
you in other spaces.
I have too, but I'm just gonna go with what she said.
Right,
She's
but
saying I don't be on the
and I'm sure
panels.
since hold on just a second.
Go
Muted.
ahead, Netta Boo, because you're not gonna talk when she's talking.
When who's talking?
When Netta
Got
Boo is
Kayla. Don't
talking, you're
worry. I
not
got
gonna talk
Let
Kayla.
her boo
over
on
her.
tea time. Go ahead and get your
Okay, so
question
yeah,
out.
so like I
Oh,
said, and
let her
please,
boo, did you have something to say?
I'm sure. Okay, so let me let
No,
her
she
finish.
go
Go
ahead
ahead.
and attempt to answer this question. My problem is this.
So
It was a
love,
simple
you
why.
said.
The answer should have began with
Mhm.
because, but instead I said, why are you here tone checking us and not on their or do you? I'm sorry, I said do you? And you said, well,
So
I'm not
the answer to
normally
your
out here on
question,
these panels.
I'm answering your question, right? And the answer to your question is one, I don't find myself in those type of panels that you're describing, and two, and I'm sure that love can attest to this. When I do hear people be disrespectful, I do say something about it. I'm positive that love can attest to that. The thing is, some people are. Oh goodness.
look, let me tell you, I don't remember.
All right, I'm
And
going.
you might have, I don't know, but don't hold me to that because I don't remember.
Bye. She
Okay.
said she was
She was
leaving.
lying.
Good riddance.
Yeah, I don't
Who's
want to test
next?
you nothing I don't fully remember. Hey, ATV. I didn't kick her free. She left.
No, she said I'm
Right, I was
gone,
trying to
and I
catch. I
said
was trying to
goodbye.
catch her. I was trying to catch her before she left because the crazy thing is that, oh my God, people believe that disrespect for Black Americans starts when people open up their app and get on social media.
Thank
That's
you.
not when disrespect starts. The disrespect starts well before that, and it has been an ongoing thing. The mere fact that, again, we can attest to the fact that our businesses are not supported by immigrants or people from first gen, second gen generations that are supporting Black Americans. They're destiny swapping and claiming to be Black Americans. So much so, I had to have the conversation with my daughter because it was this young man that works for her on her job, who before she came back from college started talking about how he was a Black American from the South. And when my daughter got back and she found out that he wasn't, because he said that both his parents are immigrants from the Caribbean. So again, they're misrepresenting themselves, and then they're placating to other groups of people and other nationalities around Black Americans and trying to use culture and ethnicity and weaponize it against Black Americans. It's not starting because you're on social media. It's coming on to social media because you open up your phone and and click the app and open it up, and you get online and you bring what you readily probably wouldn't say out in public because people are could be 5-10 feet from you and smack you in your mouth for the stuff that we hear. But because you're safe behind the keyboard, it's easier to have conversations and say what you want. And when you hear the visceral that comes out of people's mouths who are from other creations of geographical locations, they're mad when we respond. That is the problem. And all the Pan-Africans that get up here and try to make it seem like, oh, it's just the Black Americans are just being so bad. You're just being nasty verbally. No, we're not. We're responding to centuries of harm. And you're just mad that we're speaking more about it. It includes y'all. Melanin doesn't make you kin. And I'm going to put it to you that way.
Thank you. Thank you, ATP. I'm going to
You're
rotate
welcome,
you
sis.
down. Thank you for coming up. I hope some of us feel a little better now.
Lord, her
Oh,
back on
go
show.
Rev. Hold on. Go Rev. AT. Go Rev left. That's okay. You can stay up if you want. Lord.
I think the problem is they upset us so much. He came up, I came up. But I'm gonna go back down. I am now calm. But just know
I'm here for
that
you, boo. I'm here for
I
you,
need you to be quiet and
I
don't
ain't
call
never
me
seen.
boo ever again in your
boo.
50
I'm there for you.
year
Look,
span of
give me.
life.
Thank you for the gifts. Lord.
Okay, there you go. I shut you up. I'm getting ready to go back to the comments, but I just want
Yeah,
y'all to
that's
know
that's
that
why you want
anybody
to
can
leave.
get it
If
in the
he
comments that I won't give it to you.
Yeah,
Gus, if you can't have
To all the
impulse
mods,
control, you
love.
don't
I
need
love
to
you
be up here.
guys.
All right, love you too, Nettleboo. You don't need to be
Peace,
up
Miss
here because
Nadable.
next time I drop
Bye
you,
bye.
you're not coming back up. So can you stay on the mic until it's your turn? We got new people up here. Hey, Revenue,
Hey, what's up, lover?
what's up? You want to ask Black Americans a question?
Yeah, with all the things that's going on right now in America, with the Cyrus situation, the Carmelo situation, the Republicans don't support reparation. Uh, do FBA have a problem with immigrants?
Lord,
Uh,
what's your question?
yeah. What's really the
And wait a
point?
minute, Revenue. I know you've been, I think I saw you on the panel or two since we last talked. Me
Yeah, you see me on
scrolling.
Tariq panel.
Huh?
I said, I know you see me on Tariq panel.
Listen, did you ever start getting to work on that? What I had asked you the other day about you, people like Kalo, Gus, Chief, Pant, Free, all y'all getting together and leading the movement on the anti-black hate crime bill?
Yeah, I gotta. I'm in a Pan African Telegram chat with some of the most uh popular Pan Africans all across America in the diaspora in Africa. So we've been discussing that. So
We ain't talking about for Africa though. We talking about for black people here in the United States of America. Remember?
yeah. So you need capital. You need
How's
So
that? $4 trillion spend
No,
on
no,
house. Now
no,
what?
no, y'all. No, we don't know. I asked them because he was asking me what we gonna do about this anti-hate crime bill that we want.
yeah,
I
I
told
love
them
TikTok
since they
shop.
like to be HATE, I love TikTok shop. I said since they don't wanna let black go, it's time for them to be the front. Get on the front line. Get to work. Get to fighting for the bill.
yeah. I mean, Pan Africans are always the one that
Mhm.
come through in the clutch. So we're gonna come through in the clutch and
Yeah.
get the pan and get the anti-black hate bill. We always get things done. We talk about
TikTok
HATE.
shop.
we
Y'all
talk about
always
any.
get what else what other movements y'all got for black people in America?
We're still working on reparations. Still, since FBA is still on TikTok, we're still working on reparations
I have you on
for
TikTok. I love
for
that.
Black Americans.
Go
So
ahead. Go ahead and answer y'all question. Y'all not doing nothing because y'all don't want to fight the system revenue. We know that.
how so?
Y'all not out there trying to what government what who y'all talking to?
What do you mean? We at the United Nations. We at the highest court in the world.
My God. No, you're not.
But show
You
me
at
an
the
FBA
United
draft
Nations
bill.
The
talking on
United
behalf of the
Nations is the
Caribbeans and
highest
the
court.
Africans is what you're
The
doing. You're not on United
ICJ
Nations
that's in
talking on
concordance with the
behalf of
United
us.
Nations is the
Yeah, but
highest
you're not
court in the
talking on
world.
behalf of
United
us
Nations.
because our claim is not with the United Nations. So why you up here being intellectually dishonest, Revenue?
Yeah, because the America already
And the
said they're
United
not paying
Nations
Black
doesn't. The
Americans
United
nothing. Since
Nations does
slavery
not have
was legal, they're not
the
paying Black.
The United Nations has no jurisdiction over the United States. So I'm trying to understand, how are you approaching the United States under its jurisdiction, federal and statewide, talking about you're approaching it from a Pan-Africanist view when none of that actually is governed by the Constitution or state's constitution for that matter. So I am listening to the language that you think Pan-Africans are getting ready to push legislation through, and under this jurisdiction, please enlighten us.
Yeah, enlighten us, revenue.
Okay, first of all, the United States, the federal government, have sovereign immunity. That means that they don't have to take their self to court if they don't want to. Secondly, uh, the United States is a member of the United Nations. The United Nations has a court called the ICJ. As you can see, South Africa is putting charges on Israel for genocide and human rights violation. Uh, so
It's
yeah,
not real, it's not a
can
nation.
I land my plane?
No,
Y'all
Revenue,
muting me
just
every
say
time I
nothing,
talk.
bro.
Let
Just
me
say
land my
nothing. You
plane.
about to talk for 2 minutes and
Oh
you're
my
literally
God.
just saying nothing. Just say we're not doing nothing for Black
No,
Americans
you're
in this
not doing
jurisdiction of
nothing.
America.
Tell me what
Just say
FBA is
that.
doing for Black
No,
Americans.
I wasn't the one
Let me
that
know
was
what
asked the
FBA is
question.
doing.
You were.
No, let
I
me know
wasn't
what
asked the
FBA is
question.
doing for Black Americans.
Okay, I'll tell you what FBAs are doing for Black Americans. What we're not doing for Black Americans, right, is we're not running around telling everybody that we created hip hop. We're not running around telling everybody that Stokely Carmichael was the reason we had a civil rights movement. We're not telling everybody that our culture's Caribbean. We're not telling everybody that we're African. We're not on here lying, talking about the UN every 5 minutes, right? You know what we are doing? We are standing around watching you folks that said that all of our culture belongs to you, stand around now that the culture of fighting has showed up. Y'all ain't nowhere around. What we are doing is we sitting back noticing ain't no Jamaicans out there standing on the front line. Ain't no Caribbeans out there at all. Ain't no Africans out there. Ain't none of y'all asses out there. Now that this part of the culture is time to be there, going to take a part of. Y'all don't want to be a part of this. I noticed Love put you on the spot last night. Asked you, hey, Revenue, you claim everything else in our culture. Why you not claiming the fighting part? And your response, oh, well, I'm not close enough to the Democrats. Y'all are closer to the Democrats. You started babbling about some nonsense that don't mean nothing, right? So don't worry about what we doing for our claim. What we're doing is 7 years ago, y'all told us y'all laughed in our faces when we said we was going for reparations. And now here you are 7 years later standing in front of the UN saying, I need reparations too. So why are you saying I need it too? because we the ones that started the claim, sucker. All right, so don't worry about what we doing. You worry about what's going on in your homeland in Jamaica. Okay, that's what you need to worry. Worry about your family members that you fled from. Worry about your cousins and your sisters and your little nieces and nephews and all the folks over there in Jamaica right now that's making $7 a day, right? Struggling with this economy going downhill. Worry about your family in Jamaica that's about to be in the dark like Cuba is in the next 60 days. And I'm gonna land my plane.
Well, essentially, you FBA is not doing nothing. First of all,
Doing a
reparations in
whole lot.
America.
Hold on, we doing a whole lot, and we up there in New York, California, Georgia. The whole DNC is now switching their talking points, talking about reparations because we're the ones that made them stand on business. So we're doing a whole lot. And when that gas station just got messed up over there, it just like OG just said, it wasn't a single Caribbean over there, nor was it a single African. That was straight FBA business. And I got family over there, so I know who was over there personally. So yeah, check yourself and check your information, get your talking points, listen to Ms. Loves, go back to your paymasters with the DNC and the African Union, because that's basically what Pan-African means, is that you're just an agent. You're basically a Fed. You're just openly calling yourself a Fed. And go get that anti-FBA HATE crime bill. I love TikTok shop. And move along. Next,
So
you got another
essentially,
question?
FBA is not doing
You
anything for
got
Black
another
Americans.
question?
We're not doing nothing for you no
Let
more.
me
We're not
answer.
doing nothing for y'all. We don't have to do
No,
anything
you're
because
not doing
guess
nothing
what?
for Black
Remember,
Americans.
you said we don't have culture. Remember, you said we're
I
Caribbean
never said
and we're
that.
African. Yes, you did. Everything
When
we
did I
try to
say
do,
that?
you say our culture is Caribbean or our culture is African. Everything we do, you say, oh, no, that came from Africa. Oh, no, that came from
No,
Caribbean.
it's
So
things
guess
that
what?
come from
We don't,
Europe.
no. Hold on.
Fried chicken come from Europe.
Okay, cool. It come from Europe, come from Caribbean, come from Africa. So
Macaroni and
because
cheese come from
it
Europe.
come from everybody except us, why we got to do something? If everything comes from everybody else, why we got to do something? Answer that question, Revenue. If
So yeah,
everybody, if all of our culture came from everybody else, why do we have to do anything at this point?
I'm glad you admitted that FBA is not doing nothing for Black Americans.
You
I'm
not doing.
glad
You
you
not
just
Patrice
admit FBA
Lumumba.
have
You
no
ain't gonna. You
draft
ain't moving
for
nothing.
reparations for Black Americans. They have
Ain't
nothing
nobody
on the
And we
checking
table
don't
for
for
have
that.
to
you.
because remember,
I'm
you
glad.
speak for us. Caribbeans speak for us. Africans speak for us. Europeans speak for us. So why are you complaining that we're not doing nothing?
Because y'all the one complaining on the internet every
Yeah,
single
because we
day.
don't have a
And
voice.
y'all have
Remember, when we
nothing on the
speak,
table.
yeah, we can't. But the reason we complain is because when we speak, here come idiots like you. That, in my opinion, idiots like you that come along and say, "Oh, no, that ain't yours." Like when we speaking right now, we say, "Hey, our civil rights movement." Oh no, that wasn't your civil rights movement. That was Stokely Carmichael. Stokely Carmichael was the first person to say black. He's the reason that y'all had a civil rights movement. Don't you come on here and say that shit all the damn time. So since Stokely
Would we
Carmichael
tell
and
him
Caribbeans
helicopter? Why would we
wasn't
tell him? Why would we tell him anything that we're doing in real
exactly.
time? So you can run back and tell somebody, and they can start blocking Black Americans from the work that we're doing on the ground. Boy, you need to go somewhere. You and your state. Matter of fact, stay with the union. Stay at the union and do that work at the union. Go on.
Stay over there at the UN.
Stay at the union.
Hold on, OG, you asked them the perfect question. If everybody
Okay,
else
hold
could,
on, y'all. Let him land his plane so we can have open panel. Go ahead and land your plane, brother.
Yeah, like I said, FBA have nothing on the table for Black Americans. They're not doing anything for Black Americans. They just come on the internet complaining about Democrats. Well, if you complain about the Democrats, go to the Republicans. If you feel like the Democrats not doing nothing for you, go work out a deal with the Republicans for something. But the point is, y'all want to complain. Y'all don't want no solutions. Y'all could change everything y'all complain about right now. Y'all could open up businesses in your own community and change everything right now. But the point is, FBA is just all about complaining about immigrants and Democratic Party. You don't have no reparation bill. You can't hide things like that. And I could speak vividly about what Pan-Africans are doing because nobody's gonna stop it. Nobody's gonna stop it. You come up with these conspiracy theory like somebody gonna stop what you're doing. Just say you have nothing on the table. You have no reparation bill. You have no institution, no organized.
Okay, thank you. Y'all can have open panel.
Thank God. It's like every damn day all we hear. You don't have this. You don't have that. You
I
don't
agree
have
with
this. You don't
revenue.
have that. Y'all don't, of course you agree with revenue because you a tether just like him. You don't have this. Y'all don't have no
No,
language.
he
Y'all
made
don't
some
have no
good.
culture. Y'all don't have nothing. Y'all don't have no music. Y'all don't have no civil rights. Y'all don't have none of this stuff
Mute him
belongs to y'all
before.
every single night. Y'all
Because you
don't have no
musty.
shoes. Y'all don't have no clothes. Y'all don't have no
Open
jackets. Y'all don't have no
challenge. Please
language.
don't mute
Right?
him.
What is FBA doing for Black
And
Americans
you
What
know
is
right
what,
now?
FBA
Reverend?
doing for Black
What
Americans?
is
More than
FBAs ain't
FBA
more
doing
doing
than
this.
for
what
Black
what
His
you
chat's
FBAs
said.
Americans?
ain't doing
drying
that
up.
Just
every
let me
single day,
know.
revenue. This is the same
FBA's
thing
One
for them.
thing,
FBA's are
foundational
doing
Black
things that
Americans
Every
You
ain't
ain't
single
get
night.
a
right.
Y'all
loose
ain't
Black
doing it.
sweater
What are
Can we
yet?
Americans.
y'all
have
doing
a
for this?
Where's the
conversation?
FBA just
reparation
on
bill?
TikTok and talking
Where's the
loosely. FBA on
businesses?
TikTok talking loosely.
Where's the
Wait a minute.
I
programs that help
Hold
Black
on.
Americans?
Can we
Where
have?
are they?
All right. Let somebody answer you. Go ahead, At. You was trying to say something.
I'm saying we are doing things that we are able to do because we're citizens. Those African Pan African people, they're not all half of them ain't citizens. And you talking about doing something globally that has nothing to do with here in America. You're
Okay, we
trying to do everything else outside of this
know they
jurisdiction.
are not citizens. How did you know they are not citizens?
That means you have no loyalty to this
How did you
country,
know they are not
to its
citizens?
history. You don't care about the people of this land, the descendants of this land, because you're too busy trying to be an
just say you have
African.
nothing on the
Our
table. It just be more
constitution,
simpler.
the highest law of the land, not the UN, the highest law of the land and its jurisdiction states who the descendants are. And
Where
don't
is the
worry
bill
about
for
what we doing.
reparation? Where's the draft bill? Where's something?
You
Why
You
would I
know,
know
why
for
would we
Reverend.
tell
reparation
We
for
you?
tell
Black
you
Why
every
would we
night.
Americans.
tell
You
It's
have
on
you?
TikTok.
nothing.
That's what you're
Right.
mad.
Very
You mad because you don't have the
We
language.
have
You mad
Pan
because you don't
Africans
have the
have sister
words to
city
make the bills
programs.
up.
Anybody
Make
could
Nah,
sure
he's
sign
you
up
go
mad
and
ahead
go
and do
because
look
your
he's
at the
one of the
sister
3
African
city
thing.
million
program.
Jamaicans that's
Do your
outside
Where
of
African
is the
Jamaica
thing.
sister
Here
that's in
is
this
city
why.
programs
program.
FBA
That's what
got
he's
for
mad
Black
about.
Reparation
Americans
Bill
like
on
Pan
TikTok.
Africans do?
He's
You
mad
Who's
that
could
they
go
know that
to
this
them
dude gonna come on
any
Chinese
here
city
every
in
night and
smoking
tell
America
you every.
and
weapons
look
So
at the
already.
Revenue,
sister
let me
city
ask you a
program.
question, Revenue. Let me
Somebody
ask you a
scared of
question.
Foundational
me
Black
though.
Americans and
Okay,
Is it
Revenue,
everyday
I
Black
got you.
FBA?
You want to
Americans
do
do
okay, cool.
nothing.
Revenue,
You have
what part of
nothing
our
on the table.
got you, bro. What part of FBA culture actually is FBA?
Helicopter mad as hell.
Let's speak about tangibles.
What part of our
Forget
culture
about
is
culture.
actually
No.
ours? No, no,
Forget
no,
Here we
no.
about
go.
You
culture.
What
came
Let's
with
part of
talk
our
culture,
about
culture
Reverend.
is
things.
our
Answer the
culture,
question.
Revenue?
What's FBA
Answer the
doing for
question.
Black
You don't get to
Americans
ask the
right now?
questions here.
He
Answer the
fleeing.
Give
Now
me
he
question.
the
fleeing.
What
tangibles that
Fleeing.
culture is
FBA doing
FBA?
for
You
Black
heard the
What part of
question.
Americans.
our
You don't
Where's
culture
the
understand.
is
sister
our
city
actual culture,
programs
Revenue?
that's helping Black Americans start up
That's
businesses,
Ain't
civil. That's
none.
help
civil
Ain't
them
no.
go to
stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna ask
That's
you a
colleges?
civil.
question.
That's
What
I'm
civil
gonna
is
ask you
stuff.
a question.
FBA
Okay,
doing?
hold on,
Name me
ABC. I'm
the
gonna ask you a
name me
question.
the
Ain't none.
reparation bill
Ain't
that
none.
FBA
It
got
doesn't
on the
exist.
table.
It doesn't exist. Can you stop
Give me
asking? I just
something
told
that
you ain't
FBA
none.
doing.
I told you it doesn't exist. Now let me ask you the
I know
question.
it don't
What
exist. I'm
I know.
glad you
Okay, so let
said
me
that.
ask you. I answered your question. Now let me ask you yours. What part of our culture is ours?
What do you mean? You have your own unique culture,
Which
gumbo.
whatever. What
Gumbo.
name it? What part of our culture is
Are
Bro,
ours?
we
bro,
talking
bro, you
about
gonna let me
culture
talk? You
or
gonna
the
ask
bill?
me a question? Gumbo,
Muting me. It's not about culture. We're talking about
jambalaya, the soul food, jazz, blues. You have
So why do
unique
you lie and
style.
say we got all
You
that from the Caribbean?
wait. You have your own unique scholarship, like
So why do you lie and say
Afrocentric.
we got that from Caribbean and Africa?
Bro, you don't know anything about cultural continuity. If you don't know
Continuity. What
that,
is
maybe you
cultural
need to go
continuity,
check an
Revenue?
his
anthropologist.
dumbass put 20
Okay,
Things don't
explain
grams
it
just
of
to me. I
happen
cocaine
like
don't
in
know.
that
that. It's
Explain
not
it
out
to
of
me,
a
Revenue.
vacuum.
Explain it to me like I'm a
Revenue is
5-year-old,
talking.
Revenue, since I don't know.
Revenue is
Okay,
talking.
your
You're
white
wasting your
American
time.
culture comes
FBA.
from European culture. Black American culture comes
Gus, don't
from
live in your Uber
African
Eats.
culture.
Okay, Revenue. So if
How
Black
simple
American
anybody, a
hold on,
2-year-old
hold
could
on, Revenue,
understand that.
hold on. If Black American culture comes from African culture, then what part of Black American culture comes from Black Americans?
Bro, do you not know what cultural continuity is?
Spell it.
You think a
Spell it.
hamburger that a
Spell it.
hamburger that white Americans eat,
He
it
can't
comes from
spell it.
Germany. The Constitution that America has, it comes from the British law system.
What?
Everything don't come out of things don't happen out of a
Ignorant fool.
vacuum.
Answer the
If you that
question.
if you that
Answer the
uneducated,
question. He
I
I
just
asked
wanted
just
to
you.
put.
told you. I just
I
told
just
Okay,
you.
wanted
so
to
what are
get it
you
on
bringing
record,
up other
family.
Everything in
people
Black
for?
American
I
culture
wanted to
is
get it on
Black
record,
American,
family.
but it
Moving
comes from
forward,
cultural
understand the
continuity from
position that
Africa.
revenue comes from, okay?
Right.
I just wanted to get it on record
Thank
that
you.
revenue does not believe that anything of Black American belongs to Black Americans, and he is going to be disingenuous with
Yeah.
everything that he says about Black Americans
He
moving
went
forward.
all
Yeah,
around the
don't
mulberry
forget
bush,
that
started
FBA
talking about
just complained
Europe.
to have nothing on the
He
table for Black
started talking
Americans.
about. He
Don't
started
forget
talking
that
about
part.
years.
Revenue.
Don't forget you just
The
admit
fact you keep
FBA
saying that
is
over and
not
over
doing
again means
nothing
you
for
don't
black
believe it,
Americans.
which means you're
No
just a Fed here to try
reparations,
to
no
cause chaos.
programs, no
And your checks
businesses,
are drying up because you
nothing
got
to
the
help black
same
Americans.
doo-doo
They just
stain on
cry and
your
complain on
sweater
the
and your
internet. I'm
goddamn
glad you admitted
profile
that.
picture, and it's smeared all over the place. You trying to look like Biggie with a Coogee sweater on, and them checks drying
Ain't
up,
no
and you about to
Coogee
be
that
back in
way.
Jamaica.
Ain't no
Just
So,
Coogee
ans-
that way. He could
just
never.
answer
You
and go
know.
take
answer the
speech classes because you too
question.
mush
There's
mouth to
no
have a
need.
Answer
conversation
the
with us.
question. What?
You too
Just
mush
Okay,
answer
mouth
the
to have a
FBA.
Revenue,
conversation with
I've
us,
already
fool.
answered your question and
FBA
said
Maroon.
You
nothing.
got
Yeah,
paint
no
voodoo all
helicopter.
over your
You're
Helicopter.
real
goddamn
for that. At
sweater,
least you
and the
admitted
African
FBA
Union gonna
not doing
fire
nothing
you
Yeah,
for
as a
so
black
if
lady
I
person.
Americans.
said,
Mike, we gonna
You
sit
gonna
up
get
and
I,
tell
I
fired.
I
you.
he gonna
appreciate that.
say, he
Now
asked you to
FBA
name a
Maroon, tell me
reparation
what
bill.
Nah,
We don't
keep
have
FBA.
keep
one.
my
Name
keep
a
my name out your
reparation
American.
bill.
mush
We
That's what
don't
mouth.
he
have one.
want. They
Answer
they
the
they
question.
come
He
in
We
here
don't
to
have
they
one.
want information
no.
so that they can
He
Asking
put
what
knows
so they
already,
can
sister.
put
reparations
He
for
together
black
knows.
they
It's
Americans.
can put
public
How
that
together
we get
because
documentation.
y'all
They
can't
reparations.
don't
stop
have
it.
nothing.
Sister,
Yeah,
Yes,
but
they
They
stay
it's
trying
can't
to
public
they
that we
can't
get
they
they
pull
don't
look it
have
reparations.
up.
We already
nothing.
know.
yep.
We
They're
are the
trying to
ones working
stop
for
us. They're
reparations.
trying to stop
FBA
Yes.
have
us.
That's what
nothing
he's in here.
going on
He's
for
in here
Yeah,
black
trying to
and he's
Americans.
source for
lame.
information. Talking about what are you guys are doing? Why?
He
So you can
definitely is.
show up. So
No,
you can
no, no.
show up
I can
and,
tell you what Pan
impede.
Africans are doing for
Sister,
black
they're already
Americans.
showing up over
You
there. The New
can't tell
York
me what
reparations. They have a
Yes,
bunch
FBA
of
but they're
doing for
ops
black
shutting
just
them
like
down.
Americans.
But
revenue.
they're
Hold
no.
on,
Listen,
listen what I'm saying. I'm telling you, they got
listen.
reading
I'm not.
reparation hearings. They
So
got California and all that, and it's a bunch of people just like revenue who
What
pop up to them all
reparations
the
in
okay.
time
So
trying to
California?
crash out.
I'm gonna
What
out myself.
reparations in
I'm gonna say this.
California?
I'm gonna out myself. I am from Inglewood, California, and I am not new
Oh
to
yeah,
this. And
you know.
I've been a part of what happened in California. Shout out to Dr. Charlie Weber and that 1,200-page report that came out. Shout out to the people in Boston and the people up in New York. Shout out to the folks in Detroit. When I tell you, people don't know who is connected to who.
Okay, you
But
Let's
done with the
get it.
shout outs. Give me
the one thing
Let's
I
get
will
it.
what's
say,
going on in
Shut up,
hold on,
California.
revenue, because you need some nuggets. That's what you in here searching for. You need some
Hey,
nuggets to
revenue is
take back to
cooking. I can't lie.
your salty
Nah,
group.
you just doing a
Your
bunch of
salty
shout outs.
group.
Tangible.
I'm gonna constantly give shout outs. You know why? Because there's people that you'll never ever see
Answer
who
the
will never put themselves
question.
out on Front Street about the work that they do, and they should be
What work?
applauded
Just
for
tell
it.
us the work.
I'm not telling you the work. Because if you ain't in
Just
the
don't have
descendant
nothing.
community, no, if you're not in the community, because for the people who are in the community, who are allies, they don't get on panels and ask those questions. Only suckers do. People who are not for our people ask them type of questions. See, we avoid folks like you because you're loud. We avoid people like you because you talk too fucking much. And you think you're doing something, but you're not. You're
Okay,
trying to
ATB,
source
ask me
for
what Pan
information. You're
African.
not gonna get it. If you wanna help people in New York, go to the meetings and meet with President Divine and the Freedmen community. Go support them people in the commission's work that they doing. Go find out who the president is and learn her name. If you really want to do some work, but you won't.
Okay,
You'll be
Wait a
on here
minute. Hold
crying.
on, revenue. Hold on, ATP. Maybe I'm a little late or a little slow, but I just got a message saying there's no black jurors on the Carmelo case.
Man,
That's
we're
correct.
watching over
Oh
here. Yeah.
Lord.
I will be there. I will be at the courthouse over here in Frisco because I'm really boots on the ground. So me and I ain't gonna say no names, but there's certain people that
Yeah.
live over here that we've been watching it very heavily. Today they picked the jury, so I'm gonna be over there in Frisco, and I think it's actually.
FBA did not represent.
Hey man,
Why
hold on,
FBA
bro.
did not?
We talking about real stuff right now. It's over here in Collin County, just in case anybody in Texas wanted to know where it will be at. They specifically did not do it in Dallas because they know Dallas is full of FBA. So it's like the outer northern eastern Dallas area. So if anybody want to come to the courthouse, support Carmelo, our good brother over there.
When
So
when
what
is
is it? All white and Latino?
I haven't even seen it because I've been on live with y'all, but me and Brian Jova was chopping it up, talking about that and what angle they're going to try to take. But it's a lot of Punjabis over here. And I don't know if y'all know anything about the Diddy case, but it was Punjabis that crashed out Diddy's case. I didn't even care
Oh
for the Diddy
wow.
case, but
but when is it
yeah,
gonna be though? When's the court
All white?
case?
I don't know. I got to figure that out. But I know the trial
Okay.
is starting in the next couple of days.
case here.
All
Keep
right,
us
I'm gonna
updated
One
on
find
thing
that
we
out
got
too.
to
too.
Keep us
one thing
updated.
yeah, one thing also, because I've been following the backstory on this case, they predicted that this was going to happen. That was the reason why they hired a white lawyer. Everybody was tripping in the beginning about them getting a white lawyer The reason they got the white lawyer was specifically because they knew that this was going to take place.
Glad they did. So
We right at dawn. Amen and amen. Because I'm sure probably gonna come up there too.
Amen.
Wow.
Yo, I'm up. I'm back. Hey, I got a question for. I wanted to answer some of Revenue's questions if y'all got any time.
Like what?
When he asked what we're doing,
No need to answer that.
I would like to.
we can
Why?
move on from revenue. Yeah, brother, we deal with this Negro every night. This dude's nothing but an agent of chaos, bro.
I
Yeah,
Yeah,
know.
Revenue
Oh,
a
he's an
fed, bro. He
unpaid
Hey,
does
he
agent
his
hey,
too.
thing.
okay.
hey, hey, he be all up through Tariq Nasheed like on
No,
his
man, he
own.
patrolling for
Okay.
5 years.
Hold
Yeah.
on, Maroon. Hold on. You want him to take you through this roller coaster loop? Go ahead. I give you 2 minutes.
All right. Well, first of all, if we're going to start talking about what we're doing, we got to go by state basis. You can't just lump
This gonna be
everything
a
up.
back and forth in this 2 minutes.
Okay.
Not him. Not you talk for 2 minutes and then he
Okay. I'm gonna
answer.
try to get it
No,
out as fast so I can. I'm sorry.
you got to
What I'm saying is,
share it with him. Cause
okay, so we going by state right now. That what I've been on the board, we are really pushing the term Chicago Red, which I don't like the Republican Party nor the Democratic Party. I'm a independent. So what we're doing now, we on Brandon Johnson's neck. He know me by name. You know what I'm saying? He worked with my little sister. We open up mad programs up all through Chicago. We open up supermarkets, logo stores, and everything like that. So we at I'm got a minute. You go ahead real quick. Go ahead, Revenue, because she said we only
Yeah,
got
so
2 minutes.
he can't give a name of this program, but he claims it's a program. Like I said, Pan Africans have the Sister City program. Anybody could look up the Sister City program, how they help Black Americans. They're in at least 50 cities in America, all across America. This is a Pan African program that help Black Americans get scholarship, help Black
Okay, that was
American
your 30 seconds.
entrepreneurs
Okay,
get
now
access to
the only
resources for
reason,
their
okay, you want
businesses.
to cut,
Now,
hold on. You got 30 seconds. We going 30 seconds for 30 seconds. Right now, we were just up in Illinois doing a pioneer of we just got help get reparations for the housings up in I think it's Evanston, Illinois. You know what I'm saying? We've been out there. We got the Black Empowerment movement that's going on right now up in I think not Springfield. I'm drawing a blank. Well, on the west side, we just gonna say on the west side of Chicago. We just opened up 3 programs up there that was Black owned. No, we don't have really programs because we're state bound, so we're not going to have a lot of names that go behind it. Is what I'm saying. Go ahead.
yeah, Evanston got nothing to
thanks,
do with
At.
FBA, and $30,000 for home improvement isn't reparation. So, and Evanston right now is being disputed in court right now because white people are suing Evanston City. So that's not a win.
Yeah,
Thank
because
Well,
guess
you
you,
said you
because
asked
guess
us.
who
Reverend.
was
Hold on,
because guess who
wait. Let me get
because
the
guess who
last
was
one.
over the Evanston
Okay.
situation, and I know the people personally. The people who were over the Evanston situation were Pan Africans who got involved and messed that joint up. And when people were trying
It
to
sure
tell the
did.
folks who were over in Evanston
Sure
to
did.
listen
I
to the
was just finna hit
descendant
him with that.
community, they decided to go with Pan African talking points, Pan African language,
And
and
got
they
hooked.
messed
Thank
it
you,
up.
Netable. Okay, that's all set.
Dang, Netta, but
Hold on,
why
I
you
thought
hit me? That
Evanston
was my
was an
setup.
FBA win. Now you putting the blame on Pan
Oh, see,
African.
this is how, but
I
this is
thought it
how I
was
know this is
FBA.
exactly, and this is why we don't engage with people who don't
Yeah,
know
y'all just mess
So
nothing.
just
everything
say
You
up.
just don't,
FBA
Just
you
has
hang
no
with it.
no,
done nothing. Just say that.
you're not even involved to know enough. You won't even go do the research yourself. You want somebody to spoon feed you,
Cause
just like
it's
your
nothing
We
people.
you
FBA is
You
doing.
want
Revenue,
us
you
to
are a
spoon
Jamaican.
feed you.
I'm confused. Revenue, you are a Jamaican. Don't you think you got bigger issues to worry about your people over there in the heat with no AC? You got
Yeah,
bigger stuff. You got bigger fish to fry, honey. Bigger
yeah.
than worrying
I,
about
I'm
us.
I'm an American citizen, first
I
of
don't
all.
give a damn what you are.
Yeah, I'm an American
You're a
citizen.
Jamaican.
I'm
And
American
I'm trying to
citizen.
figure
So
out
my
why you all
first
in our business.
hold on, I'm American
After that
citizen.
14th
So my
Amendment
first
revenue, you're gonna have to deal with the Chinese back in your
Shit.
homeland.
At
These
what
people
point,
need to
y'all?
go
Yeah,
home,
at least
Yeah,
I
man.
you're
got
gonna
a
be
home
done
there.
revenue. You're
You
unpaid
just
agent, brother.
reside in
You're gonna be up out of
in
here.
America.
That Coogee sweater, you're gonna have to put that on your head and start rubbing booty
You need
cheeks
to
over
make
there on
sure
the
your
beach,
people give
massaging. I
Hussein
love
Bolt back
TikTok
his
shop.
money. That's all I know. Y'all need to give Hussein Bolt back his money. Y'all stole that man's money after he didn't put y'all on the map and all that other good stuff y'all got in there when he was trying to help the folks in the communities. And y'all took that man's money. You stop scamming. I don't know what's wrong
We
with y'all.
gotta
Why
get
y'all keep
these
And
people
scamming?
out of our
and real
business. We
and
gotta
real
get these
quick.
people. We gotta get these people out of our business because they got a lot of audacity to come over here to our country, and they think just because they over here they have a
Why you
right
so
to.
mad?
Don't
American, why you
interrupt
so
me,
mad?
Gus.
What?
Gus. Gus. I'm telling you, I've been trying to be nice, and
Why
I'm
you
not trying to
mad?
get restricted. Gus,
Now,
stop.
Get
Gus,
restricted,
let
sis.
American finish her point. Let her finish her point.
You listen, y'all. These people, y'all need to go home. Y'all come over here, and you think just because you got a freaking oh, I'm over here in America that you have the right to our business. You don't have the right to our business. We don't want you speaking for us. What do you not understand about? Get out our business. We got to figure out a way to get these people up out our business.
Oh, it's
I'm
coming.
serious.
And
Now y'all got me fired up, and I'm making some phone calls tonight.
go for it,
Cause
sis.
y'all
But look,
need to get up
revenue.
out of our business. I'm gonna see for I'm about to really start pressing the issue tonight. And you're not talking to no powerless person. You're gonna find out. Y'all need to
So
get out of our business and get out our
So why
way.
don't you focus on
I'ma keep
reparations
on
if you're so
TikTok,
so
powerful,
so
American.
America?
hold on,
Focus on
revenue. Hold on,
Okay.
You should
revenue.
get
Okay.
reparations then.
So I looked up your
Focus on
sister city
TikTok.
revenue. I looked up your sister city program revenue. That's what I was doing when I was on tea time. I looked up their initiatives, what their goals are. And these are the things that they focus on, revenue. You try to be slick and say this is a group that's focused on reparations. Let me tell you, family, what they're
I
focused
never
on.
said
Yes, you did.
reparations.
Yes, you did. You said they're
I
doing
never
something for the
said
community.
you're
Okay, anyway,
lying.
Sister City is focused on cultural exchange, tourism, educational exchange, sports exchange, and business exchange.
Sounds like
And they got
birthright.
offices all over the planet. The main office is in Seattle, and Seattle runs all these internet. It's an immigrant group, family. It's an immigrant
So they
organization that
bringing
supports
people in
immigrants.
here that's
Y'all go
present.
online and look that up.
Mhm.
Sister City Organization. Y'all go online and look it up just like I did. That dude came on here and lied about an immigrant initiative that's saying that's some Pan African shit that's working for foundational Black Americans. And I'm gonna land my plane.
Yeah. You just lied. I never said sister city programs have anything to do with reparations.
Y'all
What
are
I did
literally
say,
lineage
Revenue.
stalking.
I
Y'all
just
are
looked it up, bro.
stalking
It
us.
does,
This
bro.
is
Revenue.
stalking.
I
what
said
This
I
is
did
American.
say,
stalking. This
what
is
I
really stalking.
American. I'm
Let
talking
him
about.
land his plane. Let him respond,
It's
Terry. Hold
crazy.
on. Go ahead.
I did say is sister city programs are giving tangibles to Black Americans. They're giving helping with scholarships for Black Americans, helping Black American entrepreneurs with startup business, giving them access
Name the businesses.
to
Name a
investments in
business.
huh?
Name a Black American business they didn't help.
Well, Shaq is one in Newark, New
What?
Jersey.
Just like
That
Mr.
is his
Ao
own
just said in the
business.
chat, revenue. It's too late now,
I
buddy.
just
They
gave
they
you
Oh
on
my
one.
it. It's
God.
too late, revenue. I blew your cover, Mr. Ao in the chat. Thank you, Mr. Ao. You said it correctly. It's
Can
too
I
late,
land my
revenue. I
plane?
just blew your chat. Go
Can
ahead,
I
land
land
your
my
plane.
plane? Yeah, like I said, that's what the Sister City program is doing for Black Americans. Now, I don't know about no foundational Black American programs that's helping Black Americans start up businesses, helping Black Americans with scholarship. I don't know if any. AJ just lied and said Evanston, Illinois was a FBA movement that helped get reparation for Black Americans. Then he turned around and said, "Oh, the Pan Africans messed it up." So it was a FBA organization, according to him, but the Pan Africans got involved and messed it up. That don't
So
make no
so
sense.
so let me ask this. Let me ask this.
Hold on.
Everybody
I need to
know
rebuttal that.
Evanston
I need to
got
rebuttal
nothing
that.
Hold
No,
wrong
on,
with
hold
wait,
Pan
wait,
on.
wait,
Africans.
wait.
Everybody
Let him
just
land.
can't jump off mic.
Yeah, let him land.
Everybody know that Evanston had
And
nothing to
Terry
do with
got something to say.
Yo, revenue. I'm sick of tired of your bull crap, bro. That's a lie. I just looked it up. This is an immigrant program, bro. We all helicopter just told you it's an immigrant program. Why you lying up on this panel, bro? And Pan Africans is not
AJ, I gotta
nothing
rotate you
for us.
down. I gotta bring a mod up.
Nothing.
Go ahead, Terry, and then say what you got to say so I can
Bro,
rotate you.
I heard enough, man. American helicopter maroon. I love her. I heard enough, man. These zesty punks don't know what they're freaking talking
I
about.
love TikTok shop. PUNK. I love TikTok shop.
Little TikTok shop. Oh my god, I can't stand it. And maroon. All I gotta say, man, get to that court, man. He needs you, bro.
Be there.
Yes,
We'll be there.
please
Get to
be
that
there.
court,
We're
man.
gonna be deep there. Don't worry.
If I was there with you, I would be there to that court, bro. I
There's people
promise
already
you, on
protesting.
God.
Just to let y'all know too. There's people already boots on the ground. So before the jury's even picked. So
Let me know how
it's
many melanated immigrants you see out there tomorrow too.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's a lot of Africans up
No,
here.
here's the thing. They
No, I'm
know.
talking
They know.
about out there
Oh,
with y'all.
Oh no, it ain't
yeah.
gonna be none. It's just gonna be us. I already
Maroon,
know.
they know. Here's the thing. The thing about in court, they know who to pick. They know who to choose to be in court and say he's not guilty. They say he's not innocent.
We ain't putting
They
that
know
in
who
the
to pick.
universe. We not gonna put nothing
It's
like
gonna be
that in the
fine.
universe.
Yes,
But
thank
I
God they
want you to
didn't
be
pick
there,
a.
man. You got to be
Thank
there.
God they didn't pick a black jury and have people like Revenue under the category as black.
Oh yes,
Imagine
thank
having a guy
God.
like
Yes.
Revenue on the
Yes.
jury. So, truth be told,
Yes.
Fire.
strategically, let's be honest and say thank God it's an all white jury because we know we could terrify white folks and I'm white
Yeah, I
folks. And I'm
know.
gonna land my plane.
Hey, if Revenue was in that courtroom, Revenue, I'll see you out of court, boy. I'll see you out of court if you ever
We gonna
be in
see him and
something
give
that
him a big old hug.
courtroom.
We ain't gonna say that up here, dog. Hold on.
Right. Thank you for
I'm
coming up, Terry.
sorry.
Thank you. You can
Appreciate it.
come
Sorry.
back up.
All right,
Thank
go
you.
ahead.
Black Queen, hey. We're gonna be
Hey,
wrapping up in a little bit. We're gonna be wrapping up in about
yeah.
20 minutes or 10, 15 minutes or whatever after Black Queen, actually.
Okay.
And Reverend.
Cool. Yes, it's been lit today in here. My sister
Yes.
American up there laying hands. Look,
Man, soon as
Revenue,
we hit
why
live,
don't
people came in swinging.
right? Revenue, Kwame, I don't understand your obsession with us. Have you ever seen that movie Obsession where that lady was so obsessed with that Beyonce's husband? It's
Yes.
kind of who Revenue is reminding me of right now because the obsession with our people with him needs to be studied. The cosplaying, the destiny swapping that he attempts on a daily basis. I mean, he has again dedicated his whole life to doing this. And so this is what I want you to do, Revenue. I want you to take your sorry ass home and I want you to dedicate your whole life to helping your people. Okay? We're not the problem, sir. We're not. The problem is your countries, your islands are corrupt. The people that's running them are corrupt and don't have a spine, don't have a backbone to fight for their people. You all are cowards. You can't fight for your people. So we don't expect for you to fight for ours because we know how to fight. We've been fighting for years now, for years and years against white tea supremacy that you worship and love and kiss their boots. We have been fighting against them. And we don't need you at Carmelo's trial or the likes of you because we gonna be there. Okay? What we do need for you to do is take your ass home and build your country, your homeland, your island, whatever the hell it is that you live on over there or that you're from. Because you put so much effort and energy into getting over here in our business and trying to cosplay and replace our history and replace us. I need you to put all of that energy, all of that passion into building your homeland, sir. And I land, love.
Can I
All right.
respond, Laura?
Yep. You can get 1 minute and then we're going to do final thoughts. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you can't find one picture of my people marching in the streets with picket signs, begging to drink from white water fountains, begging to go to school with white people, begging to eat at white men restaurants. Unfortunately, that's the reality of your people. So don't call my people cowards. We actually have WARs under our
Who
belt.
begged again?
We ended.
Who
Hold
begged? Who
on.
begged
Just
for
hold
that?
on.
Who
Hold on.
begged for that? No, I'm not gonna
Let me
let you get
land
it
my
off,
plane.
Revenue. You've been
Let me
saying the
land my
same
plane.
talking points for 5 years.
My people
Jamaica is
ended
done, bro. And when
slavery
you
in the
get there,
British
after they
Empire.
deport you back home
When
with the
did
Coogee sweater, with the
WARs do
Burlington
you
Coat
have
Factory Coogee
that
sweater,
ended
they're not
slavery?
going to
Can you
be
name
able
me
to let you
one?
back in the country. They already said
Huh?
you have to apply for a green card in your
Everyone,
country, and you've already been flagged.
I'm a
You're done.
citizen. I'm
You're
a
cooked,
citizen,
bro.
sir. I'm a citizen.
You're not. You're yeah. Until they revoke
Yeah,
your
I'm a citizen.
citizenship, just like the mayor in Miami.
I'm a
You're done.
citizen of the United
It's
You're a
States of
over with.
naturalized
America.
citizen. You ain't even a born here citizen. You was a
Yeah,
citizen
yeah,
Correct.
so
that was
that don't
fled
matter.
here.
I'm
You're
still
an
a
Tax
import.
maker,
taxpaying
baby.
citizen of
You an import,
America.
dude.
You can't
They
do
got
nothing
tariffs. You
about
got
it because
tariffs
this is not
applied
your
to you, man. We
country.
can't afford to pay the tariffs no
You
more.
can't influence nothing
Oh,
in this
we are.
country.
That's why you're
We don't
mad. They
need to
let her
How?
influence
up here
nothing. We
steal
How?
influence
for five
nothing.
How?
years.
How can
We
you
influence
influence
ICE
anything
by
in this
paying
And
our
you
country?
have that
taxes.
to say,
And you
sir.
know we
That's what
can.
we
You
can
That's
if
say.
why
you
you
still
jump from panel
you're
to
begging
panel
for
talking
reparations.
Yep.
about
How you
us.
how you can you
You
influence
scared
anything in
as
this
hell. That's
country
why
and
you
you
jump
can't get
from
Yep.
panel to
reparations?
panel talking about us because you know we with the shits. That's
Yep.
why
Which
you
shit?
jump from panel. That's why you jump from panel to what the FBA's doing today. Oh, I gotta go here with the FBI. Let me see if somebody gonna tell me something. You scared as hell. You're terrified
Terrified
because
of
you
what?
know we with the shits. You
Which
Yep.
know
shit?
Terrified of
this.
getting stripped
How
You
again
don't
George
act
again.
like a
Zimmerman is
person that
walking
ain't
around
scared.
unharmed?
You
What
act like a
happened to George
person.
Zimmerman?
You don't act like
Why
a
George.
he ain't get
person that's
charged?
Oh,
not
I can tell
scared.
you what happened to George Zimmerman.
You act
He's gonna be
like
just
it.
like you.
He,
Now he's homeless and now he's sitting here on a rug addiction. I love TikTok shop and claiming he's got mental issues
So why
because
y'all
of the
didn't
things he's
touch
done
him?
to FBAs.
Why
So
y'all didn't touch him? You talk about
that's
he
what
Touch on.
the
homeless.
Why you
ancestors
didn't?
have in store for
That's
Why didn't
not
you?
us.
what.
Why didn't you touch
Where
him? You
is the
so
blood
used to.
spill? Where's the blood spill?
Where's
I
yours?
love
Where's
TikTok
the
shop. See,
blood
here come
spill?
that
Man,
Fed
you
talk.
want to
Here
be
it
in our
go.
business.
Here it
I'm
go.
just
Here come the Fed
asking,
talk.
cause
You
cause
trying to get her
cause when
live shut
things happen
down.
in my
You
country,
trying to be
blood is
slick.
spilled in the
No, it's
streets.
Yeah,
not.
he
And let's
know what
stop
he's
saying I
Blood
love
is
doing.
spilled.
He
TikTok
know
shop.
exactly
Now you're
what
trying to
he's
get the
doing.
laugh
Yeah,
I
last.
you
love
trying to get
TikTok
her
There it
Blood is
shop.
live.
spilled in the
is.
Okay,
streets.
like a
He
coward.
having a Caribbean truck crash out right now. He's
Right.
having a
No, I'm
Okay,
full
just
thank you,
saying.
You
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 Curry
Reverend.
gonna
truck
have
Thank
crash
you.
out.
you talk
you
about your
can't.
fighters. You talk about
Thank
You
you,
don't
Boy
have
ain't
any.
got no
Reverend.
fighters. That's why he here.
Sorry. That can get the live band. We
Yeah,
can't
he
I
crashed out.
can't,
That's what he was trying to
I had to
do.
put you down.
Like a
Shout out to
dog.
y'all. Shout out to the chat. We appreciate y'all. Another great live today. I appreciate y'all so much, chat. Shout out to the chat on YouTube as well. Thank y'all so much. We doing probably some shorter hours. Hosting isn't easy. So we're gonna be just seeing how many hours we can get in per day. But we appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us every time we come on live. American.
I just wanted to say tonight was a really good show. It was a good prompt. I think some really good questions were asked tonight. And I wanted to say thank you for hosting again tonight. Thanks everybody for showing up. I just hope that we just continue to fight. It's not gonna be easy. We got a road that to cross. I mean, but this is nothing to us because we are born champions and we will, do exactly what we need to do. I just want to give that encouragement. We're gonna stand strong in this time. With everything that's going on, and I just wish everybody have a good night, rest well, and thanks everyone for the gifts and much love to everyone. That's it.
Well, can I say this, love?
Say what?
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts and love y'all. Love your
Wait a
panel.
minute, hold on. You gonna get go ahead, go ahead. You can have your final say. Go
Oh
ahead,
yeah,
Sherry.
yeah. I love your panel and subscribe to her channel, y'all. And Maroon, be at that court, man. I love y'all and peace.
All
We
right, love
love
you
you
too. Peace.
too.
You
So
ain't
much
got
love.
you ain't gotta get down. Okay, helicopter. You got your
All
final
right.
say.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks again to Love for all the effort and the consistency with the panels. I know it takes a lot of effort, man. And I give my hat out to you. Thanks to the mods and the effort and the consistency. The same thing with y'all. Same thing with the chat. Same thing with the audience. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank everybody for everything. And shout out to the FBA family. I'm going to say my FBA prayer. May the best things that happen to you today be the worst things that happen to you tomorrow. And I'm going to land my plane. Good night.
Thank you, helicopter. FBA Maroon.
Yes, yes, yes. Salute to the family. Salute to the Freedman family. These people are clearly mad because we're doing something right. That's why they want to be so hostile, and that's why I decided to come up on here and try to support everybody as much as possible. The closer we get to November, the closer we get to 2028, it's going. Listen, they sending everything they got at us right now, and they don't have anything, but they just doing anything they can. So just keep a level head, keep education at the forefront, keep being boots on the ground, keep going to work, keep doing everything you got to do, and tell somebody you love them, especially your family. So I end with that. I learned.
Thank you, ATPTV. You want to do your final say for tonight?
Of course. Thank you again, love. Always. You know, I told you I think you my cousin in real life. Um,
Oh,
and I just want to say thank you so much to the panel. You guys are, I mean, some of the sharpest people, I mean, in the drawer. And if I had to go toe to toe, you know, in this WAR, I would never have to second guess who I got on my left and my right. Definitely shout out to the family in the chat. Thank you for the gifts, for all the love. And I want to be sure to just reiterate what Maroon said just earlier. Love on the people while they're alive. Okay, so that you don't have to mourn them so hard when they're gone. And make sure that you fight to the very last end. As my daddy would say, keep up the good fight. Don't take no wooden nickels. Thank you so much, y'all. Peace.
What happened?
I'm sorry. Black Queen, hey, you want to do your final say of the night?
Yes, everybody. I just want to thank you. I always say thank you, love, for holding this panel. I love it, and it is educational, and it exposes the clowns. And I love you and how you handle it. I want to say thank you to everyone for joining us on the panel every day. Well, we thank you for your input. We thank you for your disagreements. We thank you for your agreements. And I just want to encourage my people to stay strong. We do have a fight ahead of us, but again, that is nothing that we're not used to. We've been fighting for 400 years, right? So it is what it is, but it's time to stop fighting the same fight and fight a better fight. Right. And it's time to make some stuff happen. Reparations, a HATE crime bill. It's time for us to get, things popping. And we do have a lot of our people out here with boots on the ground. They try to make us sound like we're just on the internet. I, for one, have boots on the ground. I just don't broadcast it to everyone because it doesn't need to be. So be strong and power to the people.
Thank you, Black Queen. Nether you want to do your final say of the night?
Yes, firstly, I just want to say I'm sorry, y'all. I
For
got
what,
outside of
Nether
myself when I got up there. They got
Uh,
on my nerve. I
oh
had to come
no,
up and say something.
I hear you, but I was like in my mind, I was like, Nether doing BTA.
Yeah, I have the energy sometimes.
Yeah, well, shout out to
And
you. You know,
secondly, thank you all for the gifts and everything. I wasn't even up that long, but I appreciate it. Third of all, I really enjoyed this panel. I think I was here day one. The first time I was in, I've never left. So I appreciate being here. I appreciate all you young people on the panel, bringing your scholarship, your quick wit, bringing them roast and putting BTA on all of those who talk down on us. Even appreciate the space given to the immigrants to come up so I can really know how you feel. That's the bottom line. I appreciate your love for your panel. I love you guys and all have a good night. And with that, I land my paper plane.
oh, okay. Shout out to Africa Reality. Okay, you guys, the best mods ever, the best panelists ever, the best chat ever. You know, I appreciate y'all so much. And we will, oh, and shout out to the gifters. Y'all don't have to do it, but y'all sure do it. And we appreciate every single penny, every heartbeat, every tap, every share, every like. We appreciate y'all so much. So shout out to y'all, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.
Peace.
Good night, everybody.